Hello, hello, hello. I am here. Just lining up some things to have a look at after the stream, but for now, we have... What do we have? Why are my subtitles not on? Hello? Ah, there we go. Accidentally turned the subtitles off on my stream and I was like, I don't know if it's working. It did. So, we are back with Arcade Spirits, the new challenges. And I checked, I got a copy of this game from the publishers, thank you to PCube. I thought that was the case, but then I kept on flubbing it up every time. This game came out on the 27th of May last year, 2022. Developed by Fiction Factory Games, published by PCube. And we are currently doing we're doing an Aero Ace playthrough. We're doing a Joe playthrough, basically. We're doing Friendship. Friends are the friends of the friends we make along the way playthrough. And we are starting level 5. Oops, there we go. The new meta. So, yeah, a new meta. So this one is potentially...
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Punchy78 here with Fight Shack News. All the fighting that's fit to post.
Okay, so yeah, it's punchy. So this chapter is slightly longer than the previous ones, so I will try not to get distracted by talking about too many extra things, so we don't go on too late. The next 2 chapters, I believe, are sort of like a long chapter split, so what I'm going to try and do is do them next week. Either one after the other, depending on how long level 6 takes, or with a break for food in the middle, we'll have to see. Which means that we will be finishing this before the end of the month, which will be very cool. And yeah, then we'll get a load of specific type achievements at the end, because you know the end game. It's very end loaded for achievements. But that's fine. So yeah, it is story time with Joe. Let me just get my laptop off my leg. So yes, so what's happened so far in this game? Well, maybe Punchy will tell us.
Max has come and gone, and months of Pro Tour events are in the books. We're getting closer and closer to the main event.
So yeah, Max was last chapter.
But all eyes are on tomorrow's charity show match at Pengy Paradise, where everybody's favorite laundromat crew takes on their arch rivals in Team P2W.
So yes, Charity Fun Times in Paradise, world famous Pengy Paradise Amusement Park, event co-sponsored by The Palace, Underdogs versus P2W, fight for charity, good feels. So yeah, last chapter we lost our sponsor because the stupid pizza yum pizza bagels or whatever they were called got poached by Team Play to Win, which meant that they dropped us, which meant that we had no sponsorship, which meant that, you know, we were worried about paying rent on our beautiful new team house that we'd sourced in the previous chapter. So yeah, but our team came through. We beat Queen Bee. Oh my god, I still can't believe I did that. That felt like a complete fluke. We beat Queen Bee. and got sponsorship by the character from from the previous game, our character from the previous game, from Arcade Spirits, which is absolutely freaking awesome. And their only requirement really was that we play in this charity match, because, well, yeah, charity, of course. So yeah, so this is very cool. Also, I'm quite pleased with myself because I've got my stream starting screen sorted for my next batch of promo games. I put some more buttons on my stream deck so I can control some more things. And generally just, you know, I'm feeling good. It's very weird. And then I kind of feel bad for feeling good because, you know, I have friends that are not in great places, but, you know, I've been in a not great place for a long time, so I'm allowed to be in a good place. I am. I'm allowed to be in a good place. I'm allowed to feel like my head is clear. I feel like I've come out of burnout, which is great. Hopefully we can manage to keep this and not burn out again. That would be awesome. But yeah, I was feeling a little bit guilty this morning for feeling good. But I did have the most amazing bacon sandwich. I made crispy, streaky bacon. A really big, squishy cob. And then I had some cheesecake. And it's Sunday, but tomorrow's another bank holiday. Because May has ridiculous amounts of bank holidays. So, I've got another day to play games. Which I'm really stoked about. I have to say, I did continue playing Mozart yesterday instead of Wayward Strand because I was like, you know what? I can finish this game. I've almost finished it. I'm on the last chapter. Just got to figure out how to rescue Mozart. Which, you know, fair enough. Figure out how to rescue Mozart. That's a good way to end. And then I'm going to play Wayward Strand after that. I'll put a nice steak with my name on it for tonight. Everything is feeling good. I don't know. I don't know why I feel slightly guilty. Me feeling good does not mean that other people can't feel good. And other people feeling bad does not mean I can't feel good. It's not pie. Happiness is not pie. Well, at least if it is, everyone gets their own pie. My pie does not take from somebody else's. So yeah, so there you go. There's some philosophy for the day.
In their
Let's just
first
carry on.
encounter, the underdogs failed to defeat the veterans, but that was months ago. Are they strong enough to win the run-back match?
Yes, we did lose against them, but I felt like losing there was kind of a good thing. I don't know.
With a cool $1 million in charity money on the line, not to mention the glory of a major spotlight event, the entire scene will be watching. It all comes down to this, friends. Be sure to tune in to the Fight Shack stream tomorrow morning. Like, share, subscribe, punch the bell, and get ready!
So, we lost the first match against them. We won against Queen Bee, which I still think was a fluke. Weird. I was like, oh, I finally got the hang of this, and oh, it's the end, and oh, my score is bigger than oh, we won. It was very surprising. So I kind of want to win against P2W because they stole our sponsor and our spot at Max. We totally upstaged them at Max, but you know, Yeah. Well, I have some nice elderflower and peach green oolong tea. For some reason, the elderflower makes the peach taste good with the green. Because I've had peach green tea before and it was just like, no, this just tastes wrong. And then I gave it to my friend Daisy because, well, we exchange teas when, you know, we find out we don't like it. But yeah, so it is the future year 20XX and I'm feeling good. Okay, no, it's the distant future year 20XX and we're about to enter the crucible of fate. These are the moments that break lesser competitors, high-stress combat situations, the kind that melt willpower like a candle under a blowtorch. Where we are now, on this war-torn battleground, there is only the absolute focus of a soldier. Victory or death. Cake or death. There are no other options.
Oh, look at all those adorable penguins! Balloons everywhere, and music in the streets, and children laughing, and people in colorful costumes dancing and singing.
And Grace is happy, so I'm happy.
I just love Pinky Paradise. It's the silliest place on earth. Trademark all rights reserved.
Right, did my thingy tweets. Just check. Yes. Excellent. Okay, so maybe it's not quite as intense as predicted.
It's nice. Very cheery.
Nice? Just nice? If you aren't having the funnest time of your life at Pinky Paradise, you're probably dead. It's joy incarnate.
Yeah, like I said. It's nice.
Well, she wasn't wrong. This place is kind of nice. Pengy Paradise. I've never actually been here before, despite it being the most popular amusement park in the world. Well, the best one, which wasn't mouse-based. Thrill rides, kiddie rides, educational rides, rides upon rides, as well as food and drink from the four corners of the globe. I hate that phrase, because globes do not have corners. And the nightlife? Well, once the kids were tucked away in their hotel beds, fancy restaurants and dance clubs awaited adults looking to keep the fun rolling. And hopefully it's
Hell yeah!
accessible.
You're never too old to eat a metric ton of cotton candy and go on high-speed thrill rides. I'm gonna eat, puke, and then eat some more and puke some more.
Or you could just ride the gentle rides that don't make you lose your lunch.
Hey now, I'm a professional theme park crasher, and professionals have standards. Greasy food and stomach-churning action go hand in hand.
We have a charity show match tomorrow, remember? Could you maybe not get violently ill before showtime?
I promise nothing!
I love that the beginning of this chapter is voiced.
Now, let us relish in this pre-packaged unit of delight, served up by Pengy's highly litigious corporate masters. Smile, laugh, thrill, chill, look, listen, kneel, pray.
I wonder what shenanigans I could get up to in the middle of a media empire's personal playpen.
No shenanigans. We're here for a ding-dang charity event, people. Best behaviour. I want everyone having fun and enjoying Pengy Paradise. Absolutely. But don't forget, we got a match tomorrow. I'm in mum mode, apparently. We're doing well in the Pro Tour, some wins, some losses, but it never hurts to shore up our image a bit as winners, right? So by all means, go out there and have a good time. Just, don't get arrested or injured or killed. And tomorrow we are going to kick some butt. Exactly. Let's be safe and careful while we can have fun. And definitely have fun. I love this place. I can't wait to share it with you all. I am caught up in this wave of mandatory excitement and unable to object to the notion of having fun. Hooray! Hi, Dan and Milo. Or possibly Dan. Or Milo. But probably the both of you. How you doing? I'm okay. I'm quite good, actually. Huh? I want to be more very fixated on winning this thing, but I'm only kind of fixated. Tasted victory and defeat on the road to this moment. Hard to swallow the losses, but the wins balance out my mood swing. Besides, it's just a charity exhibition match. We're in good shape for the Pro Tour. Why worry? We'll be fine. Everything is fine. Okay, we've got all day and night to have some fun in Pengy Paradise, the silliest place on earth. Trademark, all rights reserved. So, go have a blast, then get plenty of rest and be ready for tomorrow's event. Magnificent 7, let's do this. With a good cheer and smiles all around, the group breaks up, running all over the park to have some fun. Now to focus on why I'm here, having some fun at Pengy Paradise. I could go hit a ride all by my lonesome, but screaming down a roller coaster is more fun when it's not just you holding on for dear life. So instead, I think I'll track down one of my friends and tag along for a bit. But who first? Oh, before we do that, we need to have a look. Ideally, Jinx and Grace are priorities. Ah, and they're together. Excellent. Oh, but that might mean that I can narrator. Everything was not fine. I don't know. Currently, everything is fine. And I'm the narrator, as well as also the character and everything. Damn it, that means we might potentially only get 1 point. Okay. Yummy treats, edutainment, Mr. Moopy's magic shop, and W is here. Maybe I can find my rival now. We're focusing on friends today, so let's start with Grace and Jinx. It's a big park, but I've got a pretty good idea of where Grace will be, considering it's all she was talking all the way down. All she was talking about all the way down here. I'm pretty sure no one on our flight will forget it either, given the intensity of her gleeful ramblings. Oh. There we go. I spot Jinx's rented 3-wheeled mobility scooter. At least she got the scooter this time, because, yeah. Parked right outside Grace's destination of choice. Mr. Moopy's magic shop, where she's busy dropping the wealth of a small nation. It's the enchanted coffers of this magic world of consumerism. She has more money than sense, unfortunately. Woohoo! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, it's a real Mr. Moopy wizard hat! Look at the stitching, the sheen of the felt, the way it even has the tiny notch where the Shadow King nearly cut off his head in Mr. Moopy Misadventures at Moonlight. At the risk of being immediately forced to binge 3 seasons of the anime, I haven't seen that one. What? Oh no, we need to fix that the instant we get home. Well, yes, that is what I feared would happen. I wander past excited children wearing nearly identical hats, making my way into the magic shop. Grace is checking out the wide array of wands on offer, while Jinx sort of loiters, hoping this experience will be swiftly over, but that doesn't seem likely. So, Moopy, huh? Hey, SK, look, they even got ones from all 12 of the major guilds, and even the 36 minor ones. There's 48 of those things? Seriously, I thought there were like 6 or 7 at most.
Damn.
Oh crap, here we go.
What?
You don't know all the guilds, but that's like the core foundation of the entire show. I mean, surely you've heard of a few, right? I thought Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze was an arcade game. There's an anime? I think so. I mean, it's hard not to have a passing knowledge of Moopy ever since that anime went big. Well, the Pengy brand is so pervasive worldwide, it's like background radiation. The Mr. Moopy brand has only been hot for 5 years. Ooh, I wonder if Birdie guy, whose name I've currently forgotten, Percy, decided to make a Moopy thing. That would be quite cool. Because he was going for the speedrun and record thingy. Oh, there we go! Ever since the 30-year world record was toppled by Percy Sinclair, woohoo! Name drop. The media took an interest in that old 1980X arcade game, including an anime company owned by Pengy's corporate masters. Smelling money, they developed a hot run of animated adventures about Mr. Moopy and his wizard friends, doing battles with monsters and undead across the world. Conveniently enough, they sell a variety of costume pieces for the guilds, so you can cosplay as the one you most identify with. Me? I'm totally a Sphinxidel, because I am so very clever and I love puzzles. See? Because that's what Sphinxes do. Yeah, I figured that much. Hi, James! We're at Pengy. We're at the Pengy World. And in Mr. Moopy's Magic Palace. In case you were wondering. I'd say I'm a lot like Miss Stella, the young Sphinxidel prodigy. She's got a big heart, even if it sometimes gets lost along the way. I wonder what guild Jinx would be in. None, because magic isn't real.
Aww.
Come on. It's fun to make believe. I bet you'd be an Indominus. Indominus, because of your iron will. You stand true and strong against those who will hurt your friends. Can't argue that. So, Angel SK, what guild are you in? It's a big decision. Your guild said so much about you and what you believe in. What is it? What is it? What wand will you accept, oh great wizard? I only remember a handful of guilds, but she just looks so excited about my answer that I should probably give it my best. I'm absolutely a Heartright. I love and cherish my friends above all else. I belong in Malfador. One day I shall rule the world. Aha, mine is an evil laugh. I don't know enough guilds to say. What would you put me in, Grace? I mean, this is my empathy answer, and it doesn't give me a candor one, so... I mean, I do love and cherish my friends. Heartright, totally. They're the wizards who cherish their friends, right? Forsaking absolute power in favour of kindness and understanding? Yeah, I'm a Heartright. Where's my heart on a stick? I want to summon love bubbles or something. Ooh, good call, good call. I may be sick. Quickly, Grace thrusts a rainbow-hued wand in my hands with a sparkling heart-shaped gem on the end. Love it, love the rainbow.
That's wonderful.
Remain true to your feelings, fellow Heartright. Your love will steer you true. Fellow Heartright? I thought you were a Sphinxidel. My OC is in 2 girls because she's the chosen one and everyone loves her. It's true, I've seen the fanfic. So much fanfic, the horror. Oh, look! Tender care. Grace extracts an adorable wide-brimmed black hat from the racks and racks of cosplay souvenirs.
Wow!
Jinx, quick, put this on.
Bad idea.
Not happening. But you look so cute in this Raven's Cry Guild hat. Don't do cute. Of course you do cute. I mean, you have a cute cat, and you post cute pictures of her to your face wall all the time. Minx is not cute. Minx is a classy lady, and so am I. Classy? You wear sweatpants all around the house all the time. Classy sweatpants. Please. Don't give me the wibbly wobbly eyes. I am immune. Angel SK, don't you think this hat just screams Jinx? What? Why are you asking me? I swear, whenever these two get together, it's like they're lost in a world of all their own. Because I value your opinion. Now, don't you think Jinx would look cute? I mean, classy in a Raven's Cry hat. Grace, no hatting without consent. She doesn't want to wear it. I mean, that would be my response. I say, be the witch you want to see in the world. Hex your enemies, fun at parties. Outside of Halloween, there's not really much use for a black hat. I'm gonna go no hatting without consent. She said no, stop pushing. Grace, she said no like half a dozen times. Pretty sure that means she's not going to wear the hat. No cosplay without consent, please. There we go. We got some of both of them. I'll be happy with that. But yes, I hate dressing up, but also I like the idea of dressing up. I just hate actually doing it because in my head it's a lot cooler than in actuality. Though I will totally buy my niece and my nibblings dressing up costumes. That's what they want. My niece especially likes dressing up. But yes, I'm not really a cosplay person. Hey, Toofla! We're not hatting people without consent. And yes, I said hatting because there's an A in there, not an I. I'm loving that Percy has just popped up and he set his world record. Very happy about that. But yes. So yes. Thank you, Angel SK. Glad you can see a reason. I wasn't trying to be pushy or anything or cool. I just, thought it'd look cute. Okay, I think I'm done shopping for goodies now. Thanks for tagging along, you two. My family visited Pengy Paradise once a year or so back when I was a kid. Feels good to be back here and sharing this wonderful place with you both. Let's move on. See you around the park later, Angel SK. Be seeing ya. I should probably get out of here before I end up buying that adorable Mr. Moopy plushie that's staring at me from across the magic shop. Buy the plushie, buy the plushie, buy the plushie. What do I want to want next? Rhapsody and Zephyr with the yummy treats. Loxley and Domino. I mean, we're going to do both of them. Honestly, yes, we've been checking in on our rival, but team time. So, what are we doing? I mean, doing pretty well on the friendship point. Friendship POV. So much better than in the first game where we had all the girls up at the top and all the boys down at the bottom. This one is like, I just want to be friends with everybody because everyone's so awesome. Okay, seeking a respite from the warming temperatures, why did we dress for Pengy Paradise like it's still winter in the city? I find Domino and Loxley enjoying the indoor air conditioning. Matsushita Collective is proud to present the history of refrigeration.
Color me
Well, that's mighty
surprised.
nice. Ooh. No, I didn't talk over. Well, that's mighty nice of them educating us on the many wonders of modern food preservation. Indeed, I'm sure it's merely a coincidence that all these lovely fridges on display are made by the Matsushita Collective. Is that a common name? Because I'm fairly certain that's Matsushita Diner was in AI Somnium Files. Unless I'm completely messing up the names there. Maybe it's a common name. I don't know. That Matsushita owns the Pengy branding, or if they have vested interest in advertising their kitchenwares to passing amusement park patrons. Seems an odd market. Sure enough, this building is packed with giant white boxes, each large enough to topple and crush a human being. Helpful placards and screens showing Pengy extolling the virtues of refrigeration detail the decades of ice makers, crisper trays, and more delights. I really suppose ice is relevant. Did I miss something? Did we walk into an appliance store?
Hail, friend!
Ah, my friend. A pleasure to see you. We were merely basking in the superior knowledge of a corporate-sponsored education. Come join us. Join us. One of us. I know Pengy's found its way into arcade games, anime, comic books, neck massage wands, and trapper keepers, but refrigerators? Seriously? Quite serious, I'm afraid. Pengy is the colourful mask that the corporation wears to indoctrinate children into their capitalistic ideals. To be fair, refrigerators are actually fairly important. Keep stuff cold and fresh. Yes. Please tell me you aren't planning to, firebomb the place. You said to be on our best behaviour, so no, we're not even going to take off and nuke the site from orbit, even if it's the only way to be sure. Mostly I wanted to get indoors because it's all sweaty and crap out there. I really wish we'd pack lighter. The chill of the city is frozen into the very marrow of our bones. It seems it drives our fashion impulses. So we must seek respite. Not the game, is me. Brain is relaxing, which apparently means it wants to yawn. That's great. Can we please get back to the story? Thank you, brain. So we must seek respite underneath the cooling shade of our penguin overlord. What ho! This model has a built-in ice cream maker. Perhaps we should casually buy a 300-pound lump of steel and bring it home with us. On a plane?
Pretty decent.
Might placate Zappa's sweet tooth at least for an hour or two, Angel SK. You okay with us dropping one of these in our carry-on luggage? We do have a fridge, 2 of them even, but we can stock up on ice cream, sure. Let's stuff it down our pants and walk it on the plane. Might set off the metal detector though. How about we indulge products from Matsushita's rival brand instead? I kind of like the funny answer here. I have head luggage. I'm not giving up my bin space for anyone. I'll just jam one of these things down my trousers and walk it home. In fact, you distract the guards and I'll swipe one right now. Think we should go for the Chillax 3000 or the Coldmaster Plus? Which grifter routine should we do? Get help, the Dutch reversal, second fiddle on the left? I'm a fan of the full frontal Italian rotary engine. I'm sure you are, dear. Whereas I'm a PC gamer, so I say we go with, look behind you! A three-headed monkey! Love it. As amusing as these implausible heist techniques may be, we can skip on grand theft appliance for now, but good to know you'd steal a refrigerator for my amusement. I totally would. So you did the creepy smile now, and I'm... No. We are all going to die when climate change melts the ice caps, aren't we? Domino's hollow laugh echoes through the edutainment hall, rattling off the steel obelisks around us, while neither Loxley nor I laugh. A mother of two peers our way, then hurriedly hustles her children deeper into the exhibit away from that creepy laugh. I've gone and done it again, haven't I? Sorry.
An unpleasant business, this.
No worries, my friend. You've every right to be concerned about such things. Yes, climate change, 100%. Yeah, and it's corporations that will be able to make the difference, so yeah. And if you can't find laughter in the darkest hour, well, you'll have a terrible evening indeed. I find your ability to mock such doom inspiring, Domino. Me too, just please stop doing that really creepy smile, because it reminds me of that film, the smile film. Okay, but it's still doom. Doom, doom, doom. How do you do it, Loxley? Do what, my friend? How do you stay alert and aware of all the world's problems without feeling completely overwhelmed by them? I could name 11 ways, and that's just off the top of my head. Somehow you keep informed on all the issues without that despair settling in like fallout after a nuclear detonation. Separation of concerns, my friend. So what you can influence and what you can't influence, and you have to put a line in there somewhere, because otherwise you will drive yourself crazy. I have a simple solution, to be honest. I fight. If matters small or large, I fight back against the doom. Research, verification, signal boosting, activism, protest. I listen to others fighting, spread the truth, and act upon it. Those who profit from despair want you to feel that there is no use in fighting. They encourage complacency. That's just the way it is, they say.
I shall rise to this challenge.
But I stare them in the eye, these low men of greed and pride, and I say no. I will not give up hope. I will not stop fighting. Today, we cancel the apocalypse. Wait, wrong movie. But I'm one man. Yes, I can make no great impact alone, but an impact I shall make regardless. And together we can move mountains. What do you say, Angel SK? How do you cope with the modern age of 20XX? Perhaps we can lend our dear friend Domino some strategies. That's a pretty big question, Loxley. It need not be a big answer. Speak from your heart. It's simple and direct. How do you endure, Angel SK? Eat the rich! Through kindness and understanding, I support my friends and do my best to make their world a better place. I mean, yes, that's what I do. I accept the things I can't change and work on the things I can change. I focus on keeping my own life in balance, which is actually what I said 2 minutes ago. Or eat the rich. We could go with the sensible answers, but eat the rich. Those aging husks clinging to power like mice. You need to continue your Zapper run so you can pick the last one. You can pick the last one on any run. You can throw caution to the wind. You can do what you like. But yes, I just wanted to do eat the rich. Yeah. But yeah, I was like, Yeah, no, has to be that one. But those aging husks cling to power like misers and greedy black hearts. I say tear down everything and start again. Stop hoping they'll give us a little social change as a treat. Take the whole enchilada. Now that is simple and direct. Eat the rich indeed. I shall line up alongside you with fork in hand, my friend. Okay, now do I need to worry about the FBI kicking down the door of Magnificent 7 HQ, or... Which makes my confidence grow and crack a bit. Remembering that mysterious man in black dragging Loxley and I away to be waterboarded is an actual possibility. Worry not, my friend. The risks I take are mine and mine alone. You've no part in my clandestine activities and remain non-culpable. Yeah, you two can keep your John Wilkes Booth-isms to yourself. I'll be over in the corner not getting tangled up in conspiracies, thanks. I believe I've both cooled down and heated up by this point to a net of 0. I have nothing further to gain from remaining here. All those in favour of rejoining the others for mirth and frolic in the silliest place on earth, trademark all rights reserved. I seconded. So yeah, so far we've done really well. We got a point for Jinx, we got a point for Grace, a point for Jinx, we got a point for Domino, and a point for Loxley. So now we just need to do Zafra and Rhapsody, and then yeah. I'm never going to get them balanced, but I can continue building friendships. And that is the main thing. Departing the nexus of refrigeration, I step back into the warm breezes of Pengy Paradise to find my fun. I hate that feeling, walking from the aircon into the horrible muggy. If it's just muggy, if it's a dry heat, it's kind of okay. It's when it's muggy, I think it makes me feel the worst. When I went to Disney, the one time I went to Disney, it was great with the aircon, and then it was great one day it rained. And it was bliss. I could have done with more comfy shoes. I was trying for cool and ended up with blisters. But yeah, the rain was delightful. And the food wasn't bad either. Massive portions, but I really remember the food being good. But yeah, I don't think I really got enough out of it for the money that we spent, but I still had fun. And I got to meet Stitch. No matter the troubles in this world, no matter the dumpster fire of 20XX, I'm here with my friends, and I'm determined to enjoy that time together. Yeah. Let's go get some treats. Great. I just realised I was so easy. Was that my tummy rumbling? I just realised I was so eager to start the day that I forgot to eat anything resembling breakfast. And now my stomach is being very vocal about it. Wasn't Zappa saying something about stuffing her face with food until she hurls? I should find her. Zappa could be the key to unlocking my hunger. Hunger strikes! Shreddies! Okay, luckily she hasn't strayed far and it's very easy to spot. Head of red hair is bouncing around in front of a Bavarian-themed food cart. Rhapsody also joined in the food hunt, but it looks like they're concerned about Zappa's overstuffing her gastrointestinal tract. I wander my way over to them, excited about the chance to eat. Hey there. Well, although my stomach growling announces me louder than my own voice could. Always. Oh wow, someone's hungry as today, huh? And here I thought I was the designated foodie for this run. You want me to bail you out and order something? They wouldn't say no to chowing down. No, what's on the offer?
Aw, yeah.
Penguin-shaped pretzels. Don't ask me how they make them that way, though.
Fair.
If Zap's buying, I'll take one too. They do look quite tasty and penguiny. Never eaten anything in the shape of a penguin, and I'm always wanted to elevate my palate. We step into the cart that's classically decorated with all things Bavarian. Blue and white checkered diamond print, Oktoberfest fonts, complete with a picture of Pengy wearing lederhosen. While the style is a little on the nose, the smell of a freshly baked salty pretzel engulfs us. My mouth waters as I lick my lips hungrily. It doesn't take us long to purchase our food and find a place to snack down. So, this is supposed to be a penguin? I look down at my pretzel, but just can't see any resemblance to semi-aquatic birds in that massive twisted dough and salt.
Perfect.
Can't you see its little beak and its rotund penguin body? It's so cute I could gobble it up. is exactly what Zappa proceeds to do.
No thanks.
I mean, I get that we're at Pengy Paradise, but just because it's on brand doesn't actually make it taste better. Does every treat they make have to be penguin-shaped? That's the name of the game, Rap. It's called Pengy's Paradise Potluck Procurements for a reason. The what to the what now? It's a basic stamp card and prize system. By spending a ridiculous amount at the park, you are rewarded with a cheap prize that doesn't amount to the actual amount that you spent collecting those stamps.
Ugh.
Way to overthink it, Rap. Sounds like you've been spending too much time listening to Loxley's soapbox rants. This isn't about value, it's about stuffing your face full of yummy treats and getting a sweet-ass collectible. Okay, so what do you get and how do you get it? Simply enough, travel around the park and order all the special Pengy food. Get a food, get a stamp, get another food, get another stamp, get all the stamps, and you get a rare Pengy lunchbox. And it's a true collector's item. You can only get that lunchbox here at the park. Well, okay, I guess you could buy it online for several $100 instead. Cheaters, I'm gonna earn that damn lunchbox. Not that many people actually legit complete the whole challenge, but I'm not backing down. It will be mine. That's not what you'll be saying when you're hunkered over a toilet later. Ew. Ha! At least my food quest has a reward. Eating delicious food is its own reward, my friend. Oh, Rhapsody, I didn't realize you're into the food too. I thought you were babysitting Zap. No, I'm here for something truly rare. Penguin eggs. That sounds slightly dodgy. Like, for raising your own penguin brood or for eating? Is that legal? I have questions. For eating, of course, but they're not real penguin eggs. Pengy Park just has to keep the penguin gimmick in their food all around the park. They actually use turkey and goose eggs, which are creamier and richer in flavour, so still a treat for me. Real, fake, whatever, as long as it's tasty and enticing. Speaking of, Angel SK, what makes you hungry? What do you want to do when you're with us? Let me think. I love trying different foods. Bring on the penguin eggs. Skip on the eggs, but I'm going for the lunchbox. Can I do both? I mean, I'm not a big egg fan. But as long as the yolk is cooked, I don't want to cop out and do both. I really don't want to do the whole eat everything thing. That just sounds horrible. So let's pass on the challenge. But as for the eggs, if it's edible, I'll eat it. I'm all about trying adventurous foods we can't get elsewhere. Close enough. Think of this one-time experience that we can have. We only get this one life, so may as well try new things. Experiments. Yes, within reason. I have a lot of food sensitivities and sensory issues, so as much as I love to try new food, I generally can't. I try. I can't often. So there are only certain situations in which I can try new stuff. And that is generally if Daisy makes it for me. Because Daisy is good at making sure she eliminates the things that I don't like and giving me new things to try. And we have like a 95% success rate on that one. Yeah, and occasionally, like, other friends will cook me things, but, you know, mostly I'm just like, I will make my own recipe up with the things that I want to eat right now. That's like trying new things, right? But no, I mostly get away with it by looking at cool food on the internet and, like, in games and trying stuff in games where I don't have the digestive consequences afterwards, shall we say. So, this particular experience is not reflective of me, but neither of those sound massively appealing to Mimi, but this me apparently wants to try penguin eggs. We can find the eggs at the Pengy Creperie store. They make a crepe. Oh, well, if we're having crepes, then I'm in, because crepe, the yolk is cooked. I'm definitely in this one, I'm in. Okay, this is definitely me. If I'd have known that ahead of time, that it was going to be crepes, then I'd have been like, hell yes, sign me up. And it's also where Zamp can get her next stamp for the potluck procurement. And it's right down the road. Then what are we still doing here? We've got crepes to eat. I love crepes. We hurriedly finish off our misshapen penguin pretzels and travel across the park to the penguin creperie. I've never had a crepe made with soy milk, I have to admit. I'm full on dairy, but that particular recipe that I use is one that has been in my family, so it's a big plus. Plus the same ingredients for pancakes. Also makes Yorkshire pudding, so yeah, I'm a big fan. But I didn't say 95% rate and not killing me, otherwise I'd be dead. I said in getting me to try new stuff to expand my palette, and the 95% success rate is in stuff that I like. There have been a couple that I've been like, not a fan, but lots of things that I eat, and also like repeat requests for things, which yes, I guess defeats the purpose of trying new stuff, but it's new, like newish. I think it's also just because she makes the decisions as well, which I always appreciate because I hate making decisions. Especially to do with food, it just gives me so much anxiety. 0, Dan, 0. It was like eating plastic. It was the most disgusting, not the most disgusting thing I've ever had. There have been worse things. Anything with aniseed is just immediate, like, horrible. But it was not a pleasant experience. Hang on, my Hoover robot is requesting my attention. So, yeah. Got 1 second. What are you beeping at? You fall off the charge. It fell off its charging pole. I don't know how. No, 95% is great. 0 is definitely less than 95. Yes. If basically where you have made me try bounty, that was 0. So you're 0 for 1. Yeah. You're 0 for 1. If you get me to try something that I like, then you'd be like 50% success. So there we go. A place really stands out. It's a bigger food stall than the rest with a much longer line. You can easily tell it's a park favourite. Like all the other carts though, it's heavily decorated. In the food's place of origin, France. This whole park's an international gathering of food stuff. Or at least a gathering of international stereotypes. Zappa rolls up to the menu with pictures and begins going down all the options. All of them have cute little designs on them with adorably matching names. So I'm getting a crepe de pengy. I'm assuming, Rap, you're getting the king penguin egg. You got that right. What about you, Angel SK? Which one are you getting? Both look delicious, honestly, but in the end I choose... Well, that's a cop-out, and I don't like spicy veggies anything. Cute and sweet crepe de pengy. Special savoury penguin egg. Cute and sweet, sorry. Looking at the picture makes me smile from ear to ear. Oh! Okay, aside from the whipped cream, and if you switch out like cherries for strawberries, I'd be good on there. Crepe machine, you can do stuff like I mean, I can't eat chorizo because it's got stuff in that I'm allergic to. I mean, I'm just making it a pancake in a pan. So it's a pancake. So I make it in a pan. I don't have a special machine. I don't have room for a special machine. But they do have there's a creperie at the shopping centre in Stratford. So I will often get a crepe when I'm there. Well, I say often. Pre-pandemic, when I ate inside, I would get a crepe. I haven't gotten them for a while. every time I go to like a continent. You can put chocolate on too. What with ham? I mean, I'm adventurous with my fillings, but I think ham and chocolate is pushing. Cheese and chocolate, I wouldn't say no to. Ham and chocolate, I think. I mean, it could work. I mean, yeah. kids do the kids do the funniest things. White chocolate, dark chocolate ganache decorated the penguin-shaped chocolate, whipped cream, cherries, and candied orange peel. Yes, if you switched out cherries, which are not my favorite, for like strawberries, and took off the whipped cream because ugh. Dairy caramel bars are great that way. With ham? Am I just misinterpreting things willfully? Or are we talking about cheese now? Because you can get chocolate cheese. Yes, dark chocolate does have too high a melting point. But if you make it into a ganache and add it, then it should be fine. Oh, just the caramel bars by themselves. Okay, no ham. Fine, we've moved off from the ham. So cute. It's the crêpe de pengy for me. We got our food and enjoy it mostly in silence, just experiencing the combination of flavours in our mouths.
I vibe with it.
It's good to see a celebration of the different types of food from all over the world. Food brings everyone together. No matter where you're from, everybody eats, right? Let's talk more eating. We will share a friend and laugh and relish in our treats. Okay. So I was expecting to get a Zappa point there, but at least I got a Rhapsody point. So we really could do with more Grace and Jinx time. I should get more opportunities this chapter. Long chapter. So, there we are. With the stop on Zappa's challenge tour complete, we follow her for a few more stops. No way in heck I can keep up with Zappa's bottomless stomach. Not trying to match her on this challenge road was the right move. Good. But I'm happy to hang around while she blitzes her way through all the food stalls all the same. Yes, definitely no spoilers. Definitely no spoilers, please. This is my first all the way playthrough. Technically it's my second attempt, but I only did the first chapter. So it's my first all the way playthrough. So yes, I would be very sad if I got spoiled. So I appreciate the no spoiler thingy. Yeah, I'm just gonna get on with the story. With the last stop complete, Zappa holds up her fully stamped card with a burst of pride.
Aw, yeah.
Last stamp, no indigestion yet. Challenge complete. Zappa runs back to the stall and shows off her finished card. In return, the food cart worker hands over a cute little retro-looking pengy lunchbox complete with thermos. That's real sweet. Nice work, Zap. I can't believe you're able to eat all those foods in one run. I'm impressed. Never say no to a challenge. But now that I actually have it, Zappa hands over the lunchbox to me. Here, all yours, Angel SK. Me? But you earned this yourself.
Nah.
I don't really need the lunchbox. It's not the trophy, it's the title. Being one of the few who legit completed the challenge. That's my reward. I'm at a loss for words.
Sounds good to me.
You should keep it, Angel SK. We can put it up in the apartment when we get home. It'll be a nice keepsake after we play tomorrow. Oh crap, you're right. I've only got one full day in the park. Crap, I still have so many rounds to hit. Angel SK, Rhapsody, I see you both later. It's time to put my stomach to the real test. Look out, world. Here comes Zappa. Zappa bows to us and storms off. Maybe I should make sure Zap doesn't eat anymore for her own safety. I nod in agreement and Rhapsody chases after Zappa, leaving me alone. With my tummy full and a brand new old-looking lunchbox nestled in my arms, I should see what everyone else is getting up to. There's still so much to do. Except that no, we've run out of segments, and I want to go on some rides. Actually, you know what? Rather than running around after my friends, I think it's time to take a quick moment for myself. It's pretty warm here despite being a nice themed wonderland of fun. I could go for something cool and refreshing. Ice cream sundae. With the drinking. There we are. This being Pengy Paradise, there's always refreshments within eyesight, so I make my way over to a lemonade stand. With ice cream. They're charging an arm and a leg and a kidney and a lung for this stuff, but what do I do? Leave the park just to get a drink? I mean, you bring a big knapsack and you bring drink with you and food with you. And you can put your lunchbox in there. Fishing enough money to buy an afternoon of FOD2 play out in my pocket, I step up to make my order. Have fun sniffing dog butts. Yeah, have fun. Actually, it's not raining for once. So yeah, go enjoy the sun. Let Milo get some fresh air. I mean, I may be here when you get back. Depends how long you're planning on staying out. Hi, I'd like to get a... Okay. Lemonade, soda, diet soda, slushy, water. Well, I want lemonade with ice cream, but that doesn't seem to be an option, so... Lemonade. Can I get a lemonade, please? Oh. Make that 3, please. I'm paying, thank you. No, thank you. I'll pay for my own drink. You go away. Have a good luck. It is 20 here as well. So enjoy the weather. Now I really want ice cream. Gosh darn it. Don't have any ice cream. I have a freeze pop, and I did have cheesecake, so that's good. Let's have a drink of tea. This talk of lemonade is making me feel thirsty. With a shrug, the employee behind the refreshment stands slides over 3 of my selected beverage. Oh, you have the strawberry cheesecake ice cream. Oh, I'm jealous. I don't have room in my freezer. I need to sort my freezer out before I can get ice cream. Which I will do. Not. So I'll just complain about not having ice cream. Or I'll buy it and eat it in the same day. That'll be awesome. But yes, Valkyrie accepts 2 of them with a wave of her phone, nod of thanks in his general direction. 3 drinks paid for. Thank you for using Iris Pay, human. She sets her extra drink aside for now, then takes a long sip of her own lemonade before speaking. It's for my niece. She's riding the madly rotating buccaneer over there. See, pink hat? Sure enough, an adorable youngster with a bright pink hat waves to us while her motorized pirate ship twirls and twirls. Looking forward to facing us at the charity show match tomorrow? I'm not really sure how to make small talk in this situation. This is the woman who stole our sponsor, told me off for being an esports newbie, and has done all she can to stand in our way, all while saying it's for our own good. But I can't just stand here in a daze, so... Actually I am having fun here at Penguin Paradise, are you? I would have paid for my own drink, there's no need for that. Can we talk literally about anything? You've got a lot of nerve acting like we're colleagues. Seriously, just walk up and buy me a drink. Hey, hello, how's it going? This is how it's gonna be? Would you prefer we started knife fighting? It's just business, kid, nothing personal. It's personal to me, you ass. I have a doubt. Call it how you like, no skin off my back if you doubt my good intentions. Hell yeah. And while I'm offering unsolicited and appreciated gifts, perhaps some advice. Valkyrie pauses as she considers whether or not she should speak up about something and leave it unsaid. In the end, she shrugs and pushes ahead.
Let me offer you some free advice. I know it's too late to back your team out of the show match tomorrow, but you may want to consider distancing yourself from it. Let's be perfectly honest. P2W is going to destroy you in front of a very large audience. It's going to be painful. We beat you before in an impromptu match against an unknown opponent. This time, we're prepared. That means the beating will be twice as severe. But you don't need to be humiliated. You personally, I mean. Step back from the fight. Let 2 of your players take on my team while you stay on the sidelines. Don't be a ground zero when it happens. Everybody will have a good time, we'll raise money for charity, and your own reputation will stay intact. You're the only serious player on that team, after all. I'm trying to help you, whether you believe that or not. I've been trying to help all this time.
No, you really haven't.
Your team won't last after their media spotlight fades. But you could endure. You could reach your dreams without them. One day, you might even join the best of the best. You could be in team play to win, right alongside your rival. But that future only happens if you keep your cool and don't make this personal. Don't step up to the plate tomorrow. Don't let their impending failure stain your career. Sound good?
It's on, biatch. Challenge accepted. We are gonna wipe the floor with you tomorrow. More sage wisdom, supposedly yet. She has a point. We haven't decided which two members of Magnificent Seven will face off against two members of Team P2W. I could step back, not to hide in shame, but to let my friends take the spotlight. Who was there when we lost against P2W at the start? Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the one holding them back. Or am I due a win over them? Maybe I shouldn't step back. What is the best play here? I mean, I'm going to drop a save. No, I'm going to refuse and lead the fight myself. I decided to stand my ground and stand firm and give her my own 2 cents on the matter. I gotta go with this one, actually. You're scared a little on me, huh? I think I like that. What's that smell? Is it fear? You're so scared of me that you beg me not to face your team in combat. Like that. I've got free room and board in your mind. And that fixation means you're gonna make a mistake. And when you do, I'll be ready. Yeah. Seriously, you think I'm scared of you? Me? Let me be perfectly clear. You're no threat to me. You never have been, you never will. So why are you wasting so much energy trying to stop me if I'm not a threat? All you are is an arrogant little flea, one I can flick off at any time, so if you won't listen to reason and insist on acting like a pest, I'll be squashed like one. As our conversation comes to an abrupt end, the girl in the pink hat runs out the exit from the madly rotating Buccaneer, stripping in to scoop up her lemonade. I have more important concerns right now. My family comes first. See you at the match tomorrow, personally. Are you going to play? Nope, that is not a happy gamer. No way, no how. With any luck, I've rattled her, giving me the edge in the fight tomorrow, or made her twice as determined to destroy me, I guess. Time will tell. Afternoon's rolling in as Pengy Paradise chills the hell out, a little compared to the morning mayhem. Only a few hours before my plan to seek out love and romance. What? Begins? But I'm not doing a romance playthrough. That was a bit jarring. It'll be a big step, but nighttime is the right time, and I'll be ready. There's plenty of fun to be had elsewhere in the park. So where to wander first? Ooh. Jinx and Loxley. Isn't that Hamza? Grayson Zappa. Rhapsody and Domino. Oh yeah! 100%. Yep. 100%. No romance whatsoever. AOA's playthrough. That's why it's weird, because I'm like, I've not had any romance prompts at all during the whole chapters. No, that's fine. That's fine. It's I'm sure it'll be I'm sure it won't be like randomly making me romance someone in the middle of this. It's not game breaking, it was just odd. I kinda wanted to say hi to Hamza. But also firstly, Jinx and Loxley. It's the problem, it's giving me too many choices. I want to do everything. Okay, now where's Jinx gotten off to? Wait, there we go. I spot the rented mobility scooter we encouraged her to use today, parked outside an arcade. Thankful to be out of the heat, I wander inside to find her. I spot her standing around a bit bored while Loxley happily raids Pengy Palace's stock of crane game prizes. That is a tongue twister there. I wonder if this bit's sponsored by the Crown. No, not the Crown, the Palace. I got distracted by the Crown in the background.
Excellent!
These prizes are quite a value, so I'm so tempted to blow my entire purse on crane poles and flip them in online auctions. Weirdest form of investment banking I've ever heard of. Any port in a storm, my friend, in these tough times, one must seek economic advantage wherever one is found. Hey, prize scouring? Yes, I'm not. I'm, already doing much of anything today. Why not? Plenty of rides around here.
Well, this sucks.
Oh, yes, rides I can't go on. Anything that jostles your spine is dangerous as hell for me. There's the edutainment and World Showcase stuff, but that's more Grace's thing, not mine. Too dull. So, just hanging around the arcade, poking the retro games, wishing the racer cabs had adaptations.
Marvellous!
And I'm keeping our fellow teammate company to raise her spirits. Yeah. Making a valiant attempt, at least. I'm sorry you can't go on the rides, Jenks. Honestly, not that into rides anyway. Also super boring. Boring? A steel coaster that zips through loops at over 100 miles an hour is boring? That sounds terrifying. It's on a track. There's something exciting about that. So, what? You want... So what? You want it to have a chance to kill you instead? That'd explain things. Okay, let me see if I can put it into relative terms. I'm somewhere between Grace and Zappa. Grace, she likes safe, comfortable experiences, predictable ones. Zappa wants absolute thrill, diving headfirst into the unknown with no hand on the controls. Intense risk is her thing. But me, I want the horizon. I want to see a destination so very clearly, and then find a way to get there with optimum speed. My fantasy is one of absolute control and precision. When you master riding the razor's edge by your skill alone, when you're in the zone like that, and you feel like you can accomplish anything. A ride isn't like that. A ride has no control to master. A ride is just fake thrills within perfect comfort. So not my thing.
I concur, friend.
Well said, well said. An admirable approach to living one's life.
Not comfortable with
Yes,
this.
well, idealism's great until you're stuck in an amusement park full of things you can't do and don't enjoy. Shame the arcade's not accessible like good clean fun. They've got a limited edition of Fast Cars 4 here. I'd love to try, but nope. Can't do the pedals. But whatever, don't need to live in perpetual entertainment. Can be bored for a bit and survive just fine. Oh dear. Okay. I mean, there definitely should be a protest about their lack of disability accommodations. But it also shouldn't be all on Jinx to force people to be accommodating. Things should just be accommodating. The important thing is spending time with your friends. Yes, but it seems like a cop-out. The only reason I'm hesitating on this is because my mind has made the first option really dirty, and I'm just happy to work through that for a moment. Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, I'm totally. It's. I think this is, the good response, but. My brain just went there. So I'm having a little giggle. So, yes, you can sit on my lap. It also went vaguely slightly dirty old man. How about you sit on my lap, little girl? But yeah, we're definitely not going there. Yes. How about you ride me? me doing the error ace option, but it doesn't stop me having a filthy mind. I do apologise. Moving on. If you want to take a spin on Fast Cars 4, all you have to do is ask. I could be your substitute gas and brake pedal. It'd be a tight fit, but I bet we could stack up and make it happen. Just sit on my lap. Okay, if I didn't know for a fact that you aren't the sort of person to hit on me, I take that as hitting on me. But hey, appreciate the offer of help. Probably be a prime moment of physical comedy if we tried though. Oh no, but I'm really genuine. I wanted to help. For now, I'll stick with looking longingly at a game I can't play until I get bored and leave. Well, I mean, I got my Jinx point, but also sad face. That was a genuine offer. Despite the dirty way my mind went. Look, can we stop talking accommodations now? Which is why I didn't go. Why I didn't do the empathy response with the protest, because oh my god, you can just get so tired of asking for people just to, you know, be accommodating. I mean, this is on Xbox, James, so you can't patch. It has to be patched and, like, submitted. It would work for Steam stuff. But, yeah. And it's fine. Honestly, it was just a little jarring in the midst of my I'm trying to be friends with everyone. But it's also not the end of the world. Woo, okay. Yeah, the joys of game development and versions of things. Why? I mean, I know why, because, you know, stuff evolves. But yes, I understand the pain. Don't worry. As I said, it's not game breaking. It just broke the immersion a tiny little bit. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. I mean, if the game had crashed, then that would be a problem. Bit rot, yeah. Code is like milk. It doesn't age well. But yes, exactly. Look, can we stop talking accommodations now? I swear to God, there's more to my life than just being the disabled girl. Yeah. And that's why I just want to get my access to work stuff sorted out at work, so I can just get on with being head of engineering and do cool stuff and make games without having to, you know, worry about things. Not so much worry about things, but have to advocate, because, oh god. I mean, I don't mind advocating for myself because it sets a path for other people, but it can be tiring. So, I'm definitely empathizing and sympathizing. No, I'm empathizing with Jinx here. I mean, I don't have a visible physical disability, but, you know, I still need accommodations, which makes it even harder, to be fair, because invisible disabilities are, by nature, invisible. Oh, and I just hit my mic with my tea. Hang on. Bring that back. Right, there we go. Problem is, wherever we travel, whenever I'm outside my comfy adapted home, it throws a giant spotlight on these problems. I hate these constant reminders. I hear you. Jinx, I assure you, none of us see you as a condition rather than a person. You're your friends and allies, and we understand the struggles you face need not define you. Agreed. Let's table this and just focus on having fun together. Sound good? Yeah, definitely.
As you like.
Very well. Perhaps a reminder of our friendship in doll form is in order. Yes. Loxley turns back to the crane game he's been gradually depleting of all value, effortlessly moving the skinny metal hook in place over a metal dolly? No, a penguin dolly. And managed to snag 2 of them in one grab, the precarious physics of it all, resulting in a pair dropping into the prize chute. Here's a plush friend for you, Jinx, and one for Grace. That was unusually easy. Good grip strength on this game. Perhaps I could earn Grace a few more of these, find keepsakes to bring home from our trip together. But his musings seem to have triggered an exasperated reaction from Jinx, who groans at the gentlemanly gesture.
Come on.
Okay, that's it. Just gonna come out and say it. Tired of dancing around the issue. Loxley, what are your intentions towards Grace?
Pardon, friend?
Pardon? I was merely aiming to find a fine gift for a good friend, nothing more. Ooh. Really? You pulled 2 dolls from that machine instead of gifts for Jinx and Angel SK? No. Your instinct is to make them gifts for Jinx and Grace. Grace isn't here right now. Angel SK is. Okay, it's fine. I don't need a plushie. I mean, I kind of want a plushie, but I don't need a plushie. It's okay. Yeah, I don't really need a doll. I have a lunchbox. Not to the point. Loxley, you damn well know Grace is my best friend in the world. I won't let anyone break her heart. Ooh, but I did see that there was a polycule option at some point. It's polycute, which made me very happy. Where are we? Polycute. I can have a polycute. That, I think I want to go for that one next, but off stream. So, yeah. Yes. Oh, I imagine. Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying all the different options to see, you know, how it all adapts. But yeah, I got really excited. And I was like, oh, well, there's an ace route, but an ace route, and there's a poly route, and that makes me happy. So yeah. But anyway, Loxley. You know damn well Grace is my best friend in the world. I won't let anyone break her heart.
Not down for that.
So, are you or are you not looking to seduce her with your gifts and flattery and constant praise? What? Be real with me, right here, right now. Right here, right now. In front of our Angel SK, our Arbiter of Team Conflict and Resident Cat Herder. Also, I know why it's to protect Grace. It's the whole Iris thing, but maybe, I don't think Jinx knows that. Oh good, now I'm being pulled into this. What, at long last, is the freaking deal with you and Grace? At least we're getting into these conversations. It makes the story much meatier when you have little bits of conflict and stuff. I see. He pauses, making sure he's not tossing off some quick dismissive answer, but serious thought into it.
I offer my sincere apologies.
I've no romantic designs on Miss Cooper. I understand completely how my words may be read that way, however. And I apologise for being vague about your friend. No, my feelings are ones of admiration. Grace has a tendency to dismiss or belittle her own accomplishments. She sees them as mere tinkerings or accidents. But she is a genius. Creating Iris, an app that's very near and dear to me, that was a work of absolute genius. Am I protective of her? Absolutely, because this world does not deserve someone with such a gentle heart and intricate mind. But romance? No. If I seem to have a knight's affections, they're meant to be ideals of respect. I seek and desire nothing more than that. However, if you're uncomfortable with my support of her, I will give her distance. I don't want to jeopardize our friendship. Would that be acceptable? Sensible. But Angel SK, wanna weigh in here? What do you think? And now it's back to me, the team arbiter. Okay, so I really want to find the right Jinx answer here. Because Loxley, I seem to easily, maybe I'll just go with whatever is the opposite of what Loxley would want. I don't know. There's genuine strength in his words. I can usually tell when someone's playing me, but he's speaking true. He's not interested in wooing Grace to his side. But what Jinx doesn't know is that Loxley is working for some mysterious group to secure a murderous arcade game called Polybius. An iris created by Grace is built on the back of Polybius code. I don't have all the facts, but I feel like this is all connected. Is there more going on here than Loxley's let on, even to me? If I call Loxley to the carpet on his side hustle, Right when Jinx is suspecting him, it's going to rattle the team just before a major event. Yeah, so we're not going to call him out on that. And even aside from that, I can tell he's being real when he said he's not romantically interested in Grace. He's lying. Do I want to quietly encourage Jinx's suspicion? Back Loxley up on this. Trust but verify. Considering him on probation, I'll keep an eye on Loxley for you, Jinx. I think he's telling the truth. Besides, if he steps out of line, you can beat him with your cane. Or Loxley's been pulling for the team since day one. I don't doubt his commitment. I mean, I don't. But I also want a Jinx point. I can't remember if Jinx is gutsy and balanced or gutsy and humour. Mainly just because I'm very terrible at telling what people will react to. Kind of want to go for the humour line here, actually. I mean, I'm not going to full out not doubt him. This sounds weird. I really kind of think I really like this line. I think he's telling the truth. Besides, if he steps out of line, you can beat him with your cane. Okay. He's telling the truth. I've got a nose for liars, and he doesn't stink of being a two-faced rat. Besides, if he does act like a vaudeville villain towards Grace, you'll be right there to beat his ass to death with your cane. Okay, fine, that was a Loxley answer, but still, the other one just sounded weird. Indeed, a beating I would accept proudly and gracefully. Should I be found a lowly oathbreaker, I deserve nothing less. In fact, I know an amateur swordsmith who could make you a fine hidden rapier for your walking cane, Miss Jinx. Oh, okay, not in the mood to go to jail for first-degree murder, just keep your hands to yourself and we're good. Absolutely. Okay. You ended up acting skeevy and apologised. That goes a long way in my book. Didn't gaslight me, claiming I was imagining it all. So we're good?
Good.
We're good. Also, this arcade sucks and I'm bored. Let's go. You can prove your devotion by getting me a hot dog. Actually, I think this is a good result. Okay, it didn't give me a Jinx point. But she felt validated by that, which is good. And also, she's finally getting out of the place that was making it boring. As you like, Lady Jinx. Coming along, Angel SK. I've got more on my plate right now. Dinner can wait. Have fun. Okay, I'm okay with that one. Even if Loxley's not making the moves on Grace, he's making some kind of moves in the dark. Loxley's let me in on most of his secrets, but I still think he's holding something back. He wants to protect me, protect all of Magnificent Seven-Eyed. Hazard, very specifically, wants to protect Grace from this Polybius nonsense. But I'm still having nightmares of that digital smile every single night. Ugh, push this down, deal with it another time. Pingy Paradise awaits. Okay, so Grace. Roller coasters. Enormous steel tributes to man's hubris. Who doesn't love them? Me. Actually, I like the ones that don't go upside down or like violently side to side. I like a good standard roller coaster with some dips and some corners and some speed. Just enough to get the adrenaline rushing and your stomach to go up into your throat, but not enough to make your head want to fall off. There was an old one at Alton Towers called the Bull, which was rickety as anything, but I loved it. And then they got rid of it because it was a health and safety hazard. Put the pinball in place of it, and the pinball gives you severe whiplash, and you can go down things backwards. I did not like that. There was also the Black Hole, which was a roller coaster in the dark, which has a special place in my heart. But yeah, I'm very particular about my roller coasters. And I definitely do not want to be upside downing or like, you know. I want a roller coaster that you can sit in with like one of those bars, not where you have to be strapped into some contraption. There we go. But anyway, actually, I'm kind of surprised to see Zapper and Grace in line to ride Pengy Paradise's most intense coaster, the cheerfully named Soul Annihilator. I mean, Zapper, I can see volunteering to have her immortal soul rent asunder by a roller coaster designed by Satan, who is the devil. But Grace?
Awesome.
Trust me, Grace, this is going to be awesome. I can't believe you've never been on the Soul Annihilator before. Last time I came to Pengy Paradise, I was too short to ride it. Although my brother Gavin rode it and said it was acceptable, so... More than acceptable, the Soul Annihilator is a 5 out of 5 coaster experience. This ride is going to change your religious beliefs. Oh hey, look who's joining us for this coaster experience. Nope.
Good to see you.
This is going to be a lot of fun. So many then that I realise people have been lining up behind me, meaning I am now officially queued to get annihilated. Yes, but if you go in the queue, watch the roller coaster and decide you don't want to, you can literally just go through it and out. They will let you. I've done that before. Hey, I wasn't actually going to ride, but don't force me to make loud chicken noises until you feel ashamed enough to come along for this experience. It's embarrassing. And if you do that, Zapper, I will have to excommunicate you because that is bullying. And I draw the line at that. Okay, I'll stick around, but I'm curious about why Grace is here. She said she wanted to give it a go, and being a good friend, I'm paying wingman, wingwoman, whatever. Woohoo! My family's visited Pengy Paradise so many times, and I've taken a spin on nearly every ride, but never this one. How exciting. Yeah, we've been comparing Pengy Paradise notes. I've been here 3 times myself, just keeps on getting better with new stuff every time. Can't beat the classics though, like it's a chilly world! Hell of an experience. Is that like It's a Small World? Because I love that. It may be slow, but it's kind of cute and you get the music stuck in your head for like a year. Yes. Are we talking about the same chilly world? The one with the singing mechanical penguins designed to temporarily distract 4-year-olds? Yeah, I hit that right every time I'm here. Oh, that's cute. I can just imagine a bouncy little kitty version of Zapper. Got this picture in my head of a 4-year-old Zapper, this adorable little moppet, bouncing up and down in the boat as the penguins sing with her. I may explode from cute.
Ooh, I like it.
That is so perfect. I'm envisioning it too. Squeak!
Ugh.
Ha! For your information, the first time I rode Chilly World, I was 14, not 4. Seriously? Seriously. I'm planning to hit up Chilly World tonight after the toddlers are asleep and the crowds are thin. After this coaster, I need to visit the Scandinavian Pavilion and the Wonders Electricity and the Popsicle Rockets and there's just so much to do. I don't think we'll have enough time for it all either. I wish we had 2 days here, not just 1. We're coming back tomorrow for the charity show match, yeah? It's at the Pengy Palace Arcade. Right, but then we're flying out that night. There won't be time to try any more rides. I mean, that's why we can... I like this one. That's why we can. Simple solution. We storm Pengy Paradise every year, making an annual team vacation. Show up with the whole squad and roll through It's a Chilly World every 365 days. Sound good, Chris? Oh, definitely. I mean, it'd be expensive, but if the team becomes a huge success, we could certainly do that. There we go. Perfect. Oh, we've got nearly everyone lined up. And just if I'd have got that jinx point, it would have been perfect. But also, I really didn't want to sow any seeds of discontent. And I'm glad that worked out the way it did. Yeah. Sorry. I'm not trying to game the system. I'm trying to max out friendships, and I really wish this was a real world thing. Okay, I won't worry about missing out. I'll just wait for the fun to come back around next year. Oh hey, we're next up for the ride. Hooray, let's have some fun. The ride attendants wave us in and the 3 of us sit side by side in a car ready to go. An alarming number of buckles and straps and harnesses fixed in place to keep our bodies from flying up. With a wave, the train begins to pull out of the station, slowly clinking its way up to the top of the first hill. Oh boy, my first time on the Soul Annihilator?
Yeah.
Yeah! My first time on a roller coaster at all, actually. Yeah! Wait, what? This is your very first roller coaster? You didn't mention that before. That's right, I hear they're a lot of fun, though. Your first coaster is going to be the Soul Annihilator? I think I've made a terrible mistake. Really? Why? And then the train roars down the massive drop, plummeting us straight towards the earth below at speeds that peel the flesh from my face. Yep, that's like the Viking nemesis at Alton Towers. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm not going to attempt to scream that. My throat is. Oh, yeah! Soul Annihilator, baby! My brains are falling out. My brains are falling out! Can't even begin to count the amount of loops and inversions. Yep, for all I know, the trains came off the track seconds ago and we're just twisting through the air to our doom. My mind shuts down in process and my heart threatens to go on strike under protest of its mistreatment. I'm gonna die. This is how I die. But just before the Reaper's blade can slice my spirit free from this mortal coil, the train finally hits the brakes and slowly pulls back into the station. The three of us drunkenly stumble towards the exit ramp. I know that feeling. The entire world swaying and shaking beneath my feet as I try to remain upright. By the time we've returned to terra firma, I'm half convinced this is a dream before dying, and in reality my soul has indeed been annihilated. As is my stomach, which is continuing to roll and twist and turn long after the ride has ended. A feeling apparently shared by one of my co-riders. Excuse me, please. That was amazing! Best coaster in the world! Oh crap. Okay. Take it from an export. You just need to hold it in, hold it fast, it'll pass. You don't have to spew your lunch all over the pavement. Not helping! Visualization and meditation. Let's do this. You're in a calm, serene pond in the middle of an ocean. You're a pond in an ocean.
This is messy.
There's a little man on an island in the middle of the pond and he's not puking, okay? You got it? Focus on that. You got this. You got this. Yeah, it's going to have to be a spectacular spew. Apparently we can't calmly center and contain because we do not have balance. So if we're going to puke, we're going to do it spectacularly. Yeah, I'm not exactly known for my self-control, so yeah, it comes right out there at my feet, splattering all over the ground. Just keeps going and going. Oh boy. Sorry about this, Angelus K. If I'd have known you two were coaster noobs. It's okay, Zap, I'll be fine. You see, I would have watched the coaster going round in the queue, and I would have noped out, because I don't do upside down. It's not that I can't. I just don't like the feeling. It messes with my inner ears. I know where my limits are. With roller coasters, but yeah, it messes with my inner ears. And then, yeah. I just don't like the feeling. But I do like the whoosh when it's not vertical drop. When it's like a nice roller coastery drop. I like that whoosh. Not enough to sit at the front or the end. I like being in the middle. But I like the whoosh, which is kind of why I like the black hole, because I can't see the whoosh coming up. I just know that it does. I think not seeing it is better because I don't tense. But anyway. I'm gonna go sit down a bit and rest all the same. I'll go take care of Grace. See you around, Kay? Ugh. I take Zappa's suggestion and find a nice park bench to sit on for a few minutes. Far, far away from the nightmare I left behind. Soon I'm feeling relatively normal again and ready to continue exploring. I would have suggested sitting down and sticking your leg between your heads. Head between your legs. It helps with the dizzy. Don't know why. Sometimes it doesn't though. Sometimes lying down and having a cool cloth helps. Sometimes you're just going to be dizzy. So I have to go find out where they're leaving, as much as I want to talk to Hamza. I can talk to all the extra people when I'm doing a romance option, and where I only have to really concentrate on, like, maxing out my romance peoples. The day has already been filled to the brim with excitement, overly cute penguins, and it's only half over. So it's a little bit of a surprise when I see Domino and Rhapsody heading against the massive crowds towards the entrance. It's way too early to leave the park. Maybe they know something I don't know, like a super secret Pengy event. At least they're unhurried in their strides, so it's easy for me to catch up with them. Domino doesn't look good. Leaving so soon? Had enough silly for one day?
Hey.
Yes, I'm officially overdosed on silly. I seek a mere respite from the silly. There'll be plenty more good times ahead tonight once the park quiets down a bit. Ideally, there's a few things I want to check up on before tomorrow's big match with P2W.
What if we switch
Looking
it
at
up?
player stats and strategies, writing down tips for everyone, that kind of research. They won't have time for it later. So I'm heading back to the hotel for a midday siesta. Ditto. I could use a retreat myself. It's the busiest time at the park and the crowds are overwhelming. I understand. Too many bodies, too many children, too much stimulation. Aww. Now I understand you a bit more, Domino.
I see your point.
Nice break to clear your head. The perfect way to recharge those batteries. Angel SK, would you like to join us? Yes, please. Oh, as much as the break sounds welcoming, I have a list of things I want to get done and not all of them are checked off yet. How about escorting us to the entrance instead? Well, that's something I would love to join you on. There are a couple of shops near the entrance I wanted to check out.
Inevitability.
They pile all the fancy shops near the gates to maximise the amount people spend there. Please exit through the gift shop, consumer peons. It's the same idea with the snacks at checkout in the grocery store. Impulse buys. And they work every time. We can't just leave without our 700th Pengy themed item, can we? Ooh, we can and we will. I shall resist the temptation. As we stroll towards our destination, the crowds are getting thicker and coming right at us. I feel like a salmon swimming upstream, without the egg laying and death right after. Like Domino mentioned, there are a lot of restaurants, gift shops, clothing stores, anything and everything you'd think of. So our attention is focused on the various boutiques. We hear some ruckus in the distance and our ears suddenly perk up. Wait, to those drums? And trumpets? And the Pengy theme? Everyone knows the Pengy theme, or if they didn't, they know about it spending 5 minutes here. Can't help but sing along. Pengy, Pengy, he makes me so happy. Pengy, Pengy, he's so silly. That's probably not how you sing it, but hey. While we look for the oncoming sounds, Rhapsody takes out that phone to check something. It's time for the 3 PM Pengy parade through Iceland Street. And it's right on time. Before we can appropriately react, children are shouting and congealing into blobs on the main thoroughfare. We're surrounded on all sides by people singing along, clapping and taking pictures. Ne'er an escape in sight. Colourful balloons, smiling youths, upbeat family-friendly music. The pain! The pain! We'll never make it to the exit at this rate. We'll be stuck here forever. Once our minds crack, we'll be locked in a mascot costume, brainwashed and forced to dance forever. There's got to be something we can do. Become one with the parade and dance our way across? Ugh. We found an alternative route. Nothing we can do. Enjoy it. It's just a parade. No. Both of those are overwhelming. We found an alternate. We can't go forward, so we go backwards. I'm sure we can find an alternate way around the parade.
Sounds good to me.
Great thinking, Angel SK. Maybe we can double back and walk around this section of the park. Could be more than one way to leave this place, right? That's assuming the mesmerised masses will let us through, and that's looking less and less likely. Domino's right. There are people surrounding us, trapping us in. We can't even take a single step back. Make an effort, but I'm just bumped back into place. There's nothing we can do to stop the onslaught of floats, dancing people in loud costumes, marching bands. We just have to sit tight and watch it all go by. Maybe it's a good thing we're trapped here, otherwise we might have gotten trampled by any one of the numerous things around us.
Oof.
What a way to go! Dying in the silliest place on earth. Trademark, all rights reserved. Did you know there have been over 30 deaths at Pengy Paradise since its opening in 1970X? Huh? ... Of course, all of them were caused by people not following the rules, or kids hiding until the park closes and then swimming in the Pengy pool, knowingly when they can't swim.
Huh?
Really? I can understand if an accident happens every once in a blue moon, but 30 seems like too many. I mean, that's what in that sort of like that's 50 years. Yeah, wouldn't we have heard about it? No, but Big Penguin doesn't want you to know about it. They've been covering up deaths at this park for years. The pay off the families. Can't have a few bad eggs tarnish the name of the most powerful fowl, otherwise no one would show up. It would be deemed unsafe. How would they make their billions? Sure those aren't just urban legends scaring children into behaving? My parents told me stories like that when I was little. No one would really stand up in the middle of the ride and get decapitated, right? That's the reason the Darwin words exist. Yeah, it is right. I don't think you need to worry about your safety here. There's a reason the Darwin wards exist. Who can say for sure? Probably some truth in the lie. There's a reason the Darwin wards exist. Honestly, I'm not surprised. People are always pushing their limits, doing stupid stuff to show off. This is why we have the Darwin Awards. Nothing like getting a shining trophy that lets your life be an example to others. People can't be stopped, even with every warning around them. Mind the gap doesn't apply when someone thinks they're invincible. I don't want to believe that, Angel SK. You should ask your Iris to look into it. I nod. Pulling out my phone, I call upon my personal pink assistant. Hey, Iris, I need you to research something for me.
Iris, online.
Of course, Angel SK. What do you need to know? How many rides can you ride at the Penguin Paradise? The best foods to eat in the park? Ooh, what about a top 10 list of the top 10 things people look up about Penguin Paradise? I was wondering how many deaths have happened here. Ooh, that's a morbid choice. Okay, searching.
My sources say yes.
It seems there have been a total of 48 deaths. I had to search through police records, newspapers, and a few blogs to compile the number. Not an easy search, though. This information doesn't really want to be free. See, can't trust corporations that aim to please people. What's outwardly overly happy and joyous always has a dark history and hides its secrets.
Hooray!
True. In fact, the most gruesome death was a teenager who got slowly crushed to death on the Happy Penguin dance ride. He jumped out the cart, but his pant got stuck between the rail on the cart, sucking him under and pulverizing him. ... Our awkward silence mixes with the quiet of the last float passing us by, and the music fades into the distance. Well, thank goodness the parade's over, huh? We had the slow-moving street show done, the crowds thin out as everyone returns to their normal actions. We're just left to question our experience. Well, I, for one, am glad we had this conversation. Shall we depart? I'm in favour of going in quickly. That parade cut into serious prep time. Let's go. Before we get caught up in anything else, the three of us dart for the exit in no time we make it. Alright, I'll catch up with you both later tonight after things chill the heck out a bit. And I have sufficient time to take that horrible little pile of facts, lock it in a small box buried deep down within my psyche forever. Forever and ever. They wave goodbye to Rhapsody and Domino as they pass through the turnstile. Admittedly, I don't feel like perusing the shops much anymore, so I watch until I can no longer see them. Nighttime in Penguin Paradise. By this point, the rowdy kids and large families have retired to various hotels in the area. The park's much quieter now. The rides are still running, of course, but that's no longer the focus. Now, gaggles of college kids roam as well as couples walking arm in arm. Penguin Paradise is for lovers, also the slogan goes. They tried to mark that one too, but the state of Virginia sued them. If I had any sense, I'd be headed back to my own hotel for a good night's sleep. Ooh! Yay! Yay for firsts. The big exhibition match against our arch rivals is going down tomorrow morning. I can't rest my head just yet. I'm too excited, too eager to experience this flip side of Penguin Paradise with all my friends. Besides, my phone's busy beeping away in my pocket rather insistently like a wake-up alarm for the soul.
Beep, beep.
Beep, beep, Angel SK. It's now 7 PM. You know what that means. The sun's gone down and it's party time. You know it. Tonight we're going to party like it's 1990X.
Good work.
I'd say you've done a lovely job building up your friendships. I mean, isn't it beautiful? The team is closer together than ever before. In fact, they're closer now than they were before you arrived, so hey, take some credit for that. Seriously? Seriously, and I've got the numbers to prove it. Want to see? Yes? She's just so eager, like a puppy that found a stick, so it's hard to turn it down. You mean my relationship scores, right? Why not? Where you go?
Okay.
Okay, so I adjusted my intern. Oh no, we're gonna adjust everything again. I've adjusted my internal metrics based on how well your personality meshes with everyone on the team. Let's see. Here are your current standings. Okay, let's already take a screenshot so we can see what the difference is. It's never usually too much difference. There's a reason Loxley is the highest. Because we mesh good on personality. Here are your current standings with everyone in Magnificent 7. This is like, but we did this at the beach in the first game as well. Hooray for high scores, I guess. Life isn't a game, Angel SK. Even if I have to interpret it through floating point mathematics. Remember, the reason my numbers exist is because of human decisions. You choose who you wanted to spend time with. You chose who you wanted to spend time with, and they chose how to react to you. This isn't about having a high score, it's about your free will and your heart, right? Right. So, here's how things have shifted based on what sort of person you become. Domino wants to believe in human kindness. Fortunately, you're a kindly sort of human. When it comes to bold risk-taking, you and Zappa share the same approach to life. You're both gutsy. A kind heart goes a long way with grace, and your kindly nature suits that perfectly. Jinx isn't afraid to speak her mind, making her very gutsy, but gutsy too. When it comes to being a gutsy crusader and a kindly supporter of compassionate causes, you and Loxley share the same ideals, which is why, as I said, that's why Loxley is so high.
Thank you.
And that's everyone who matches your personality.
Thank you.
So, yeah. Rhapsody is the one that is very much Nolt, which is why it was hard to build that one up. You didn't mention Rhapsody. Oh. Rhapsody is sort of your psychological opposite, but that doesn't mean you don't get along, right? Just no bonus points. Isn't it so nice to see your friendships backed up by perfectly collected and indexed data? It's so beautiful, they should have sent a poet. Yeah, so Rhapsody is literally my diametric opposite with personality, so balanced and funny. Which is probably, maybe that's why we totally killed it against Queen Bee. But yeah. It's basically pretty much what it was before. We had got Rhapsody a little higher, but that's fine, I think. We can compare the screenshots later. But yeah, I don't need the numbers to tell me we're getting along well, fortunately. True, I'm an app, so I have to think in numbers, but your heart tells you what's true. I admire that about humans. Maybe one day, with you as my guiding example of the human heart, I won't need the numbers. So with data analysis out the way, what's the plan for this evening's party? Maybe I should just go to bed, get some rest. We've got a big day coming up tomorrow. Just so young, and this feels like the perfect moment to assert that friendship, yes? Okay. My recommendation is that you take your whole team out for a night on the town. A night in the amusement park, at least. Well, yeah, actually that's not a bad idea. Really tie up the day's fun with a bow, right? Round up the crew, Iris, text everyone. Already ahead of you, Angel SK, messages sent. And little by little, the team trickles in, gathering together.
You know I'm down.
Hey, Iris just texted me party in your location. Is there a party? Where's the party? I want in on the party.
What if we switch it up?
I'm ready to continue our holiday into the night. What have you got planned, Angel SK?
Shall we?
A celebration, libations, revelries, all of the above?
Yeah, okay.
Wasn't expecting the Pengy Paradise experience to extend this long, but if Grace is up for more, I'll do more. Woohoo! Are you kidding? I love Pengy Paradise day or night. It's just so much fun.
This can't possibly end badly.
Okay. Let's not swarm on Team's Cat Wrangler. Let them have their say. What's up, friendo? Okay, let's share a wonderful night together that we'll never forget. We've run the right to party, but we need to pace ourselves too. Blair. Interesting. We're going to metaphorically burn this joint down. Or tonight we're going to party like it's 1990X. Definitely don't want to pace ourselves. Let's just burn the joint down. I have come to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of, well, both. So let's do something about that. We're going to find the loudest, rowdiest party in the park and crank that up to 11. Can you dig it? Sure, why not? Could be fun, not like I'm inexperienced in the ways of partying. Hi, Lydium. Sheesh, that's not enthusiastic enough. Let me hear your battle cry. We will party with an intensity bright enough to be visible from space. Indeed, the moment is right. The moment is now. We are gathered for noble purposes, and thus will live this life to our fullest. That's the idea. And these are my gutsy peeps. Which means that now I got my jinx point. Excellent. I'm pleased with those levels. We're getting our gutsy up real high in this one. But then we did go on a roller coaster, so I feel like, you know, we need to re-equilibralize. What I'd like to propose, given we're a bit too large of a group for a fancy restaurant and almost all of the rides are shut down for the night, is Videotopia. It's a nightclub right inside the park. Have a drink, do some dancing, or just relax and chat. Sound good? Sounds better than eating spray cheese straight from the can and watching in-hotel pay-per-view movies. I'm in. Yeah, I love Videotopia. Now I'm old enough to get in without a fake ID. You had a fake ID once? Wow, you think you know a person? I've been waiting all day for one of Pengy Paradise's signature cocktails. What a better way to relax. Oh, what better way to relax? You know I'm down for whatever. Onward. And we're off. Okay, so we're just going to have a short break because it's about halfway through the stream, I think. Or, well, it's 2 hours in. I need to have a stretch anyway. So I'm going to hit the save. Just in case anything happens and the power goes out or whatever. I don't know. I'm paranoid. But we're going to have a short break to replenish hydration, have a stretch, get the bathroom. So, I'll be back in a few minutes. I'll run an ad. No one's missing anything. Everyone else should feel free to also get food, drink, etc. You. Okay. Oh, welcome back, Dan and Milo. Did you have a good run in the park? We are just about to get ready to party. I was going to say, let's get ready to rumble, but that's tomorrow. I think this is the first time we've been together as a group for anything other than meals and team practice. And it feels good. No cramped apartments, no crowding around an arcade game, just the 7 of us. Friends to the end. Yeah, I could get used to this. Whoa, the night is hot and the music is hotter as Pengy Paradise's top hangout spot for the 20 to 30 demographic. It's straight bumping from sundown to midnight. Nice cool drink and you're sharing an apple. Now the crowd on the dance floor is thick. The tables arranged so that the central party zone are largely around that central party zone are largely open. It takes time to find one that can seat all 7 of us, and soon we settle in as much as some of us can settle.
Aw, yeah.
Okay, as a matter of principle, the first step in partying is drinks on the team tab, of course. I think it's like a business expense or something for tax purposes.
What?
Pretty sure taxes don't work that way. I think. I don't know. My big brother does my taxes for me. Point is, we require vast oceans of alcohol. Anyone want to join me in getting it? So having 7 glasses at once is not a mistake I want to learn from. Look no further than these strong arms to carry your burden. Great, you can be our serving wench.
As you wish.
Fair enough, a fine wench I shall be then. Hey, Angelus K, what do you want to drink? Ugh. Sorry, I just saw the gutsy option is beer. Ugh. No thanks, I'm not thirsty. I'd go for a snack though. That's my normal response. Just a mocktail for me, I don't want to get drunk. But I hate beer. Anything with lots of rum and a little umbrella. I'm gonna go for snack for now. I'm good over here, but anything munchable you can find, I'd be willing to eat. Nachos for you, booze for us. Easy peasy. Good with nachos as long as there's no jalapenos on them and lots of cheese. Also good with chips. Any kind of chips, like the English chips, not American chips. Though, Crisps are also good, but only if they're plain, if they're salty and not flavoured. But yeah, I'm good with nachos. Nachos and cheese. I'm going to assume that they are my perfect nachos and they don't have nasty, nasty pepper stuff on. Anyway, this is so exciting. We rarely get to have fun as a team. I'm glad we have an opportunity to do this. Can't say I like the music. We missed a perfectly good Alice Cooper concert at Videotopia by one day, and now we're stuck with, what is this, dubstep? Synthwave, you know, retro 1980X music. Flashy cars and neon lights, Miami sunsets.
Ugh.
The 80s. Cocaine and trickle-down economics, no thank you. But lots of good heavy metal happened in the 80s too. Hair metal happened in the 80s, from bands with names like Steel Trouser Cyclops. The 70s, now that was the decade for metal.
Not the worst
I
idea.
don't mind electronic music, usually weird experimental stuff some weirdo makes in their basement with cheap hardware that sounds like vacuum cleaners attacking a drill press. Put the suffix punk or wave at the end of any noun and you're probably in the neighbourhood.
I vibe with it.
Chip wave. Honestly, I'm not too picky on what they play. I'll listen to anything as long as it's not yelling at me. Music with a good beat just makes me want to move. I like catchy lyrics, good beat. I agree with Rhapsody on the not yelling. Do not like my music to be angry at me. Booze, we got booze and mocktails and nachos for the non-boozy set. Whatever you do you. An array of drinkables and munchables are set out for our enjoyment, and the team immediately reaches for the goodies. Whoa, 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 hold on now. We don't start celebrations by immediately diving into the refreshments. No way, you gotta make a toast first. Here, Angel SK, will you do the honours? Me? You're the coach, cat wrangler, and general guru for the team. You've brought us this far. Get to make the toast. Okay, can I put cheese on it? To our friendship, to all we have accomplished, to victory, to living in the moment. For this one, to our friendship. To our friendship, to Magnificent Seven, the laundromat that brought us together and the relationships we forged through it all. To camaraderie, to partnership, to having a supportive friend in time of need, and above all, to us. Clink. You have to say clink. That is so unbelievably cheesy, and I'm here for it. To friendship. To bonds of kinship and loyalty, to trust and understanding. To friendship, kindness, and understanding. See? You know, it's like whatever I do, I get plus Loxley. Because my personality traits are Loxley. As I said, I'm okay with that. It's just, it makes it really hard to build up the other ones. At least Jinx is guts. Jinx and Zappa I get with the gutsy. Domino and Grace I get with kindly. And then yeah, I'd have to go humour or balance for Rhapsody. And then that would also hit some of the others, but yeah, aside from Loxley, I'm not entirely sure. I think Jinx is also balanced. Which is an odd combination with Gutsy. But I guess I will find out on the romance route. When I do them. I kind of have to do them because I want the achievements. But I kind of like seeing the other characters pair up rather than me. So, yeah. It's interesting. When I'm the main character, I'm really not about the romance. When I'm not the main character, it's like, hell yeah, I'll make him kiss. Gotta make him kiss. Like in Raptor Boyfriend, which we played. It's like, we were there for the Raptor Boyfriend and the kiss. I mean, yes, you get the backstories, but then you get the whole, you know, romance thing. Okay. Not the most exciting things to drink a toast to, but I don't care. To friendship. It continues like this, people chatting back and forth, cross-talking, spawning new conversations, again and again as we talk and laugh and drink and sharing the good times. Not some fancy pants dinner party where the best anyone can manage is a half-hearted mumbling about the weather or their kids or their jobs. Oh, that's really good, Tufa. I like that because, yeah, when I mean, but in Penny Larceny, as far as I understand, well, there's the whole you are the main character, you are not the main character, there is no main character. If I can separate myself from the main character, then the romance is less uncomfortable. But it's nice to be able to have the full character route without having to do romance. So, but I have to say, I don't know whether you were there for the last bit of my last stream. I did a full-on squee when Queen Bee came out, and then like just melted. And then when my character from the first game came out, I was like, this is amazing. And then I totally beat Queen Bee at FOD2, and I was in absolute shock. So that was like the best ending of that chapter. I loved it. So yeah, I just wanted to say, in case you didn't get that, because I know you were quite tired last week, but it was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yes, you're Penny's unseen partner / conscience. Yes. I kind of would like to be the cat. So if there's an option to be the cat, then I'm full on want to be the cat. But yeah, for me, if it's not me, if it's me, if I am literally the main character, it can be slightly weird. I think with Mass Effect, although I was Commander Shepard, it was Commander Shepard, and it was easier to separate that when I was doing the romancy routes. But also I was masking so hard back then that, you know, that was just the accepted thing. You did romance. So I don't know whether I would do that differently were I to first play those games again. Though I mean, the scene with Caden was pretty damn hot. So yeah. But it's interesting how my like gaming has evolved as I've become more myself. I was having a philosophical thing at the beginning of the stream being like, I feel good. I feel slightly guilty that I feel good because other people are not good. But also, I haven't felt this good in a little while, so I'm gonna embrace it. But yeah, it's not some fancy pants dinner party where the best anyone can manage is a half-hearted mumbling about the weather or their kids or their jobs. God, I hate small talk. This is the good stuff, the deep stuff, the kind of flowing conversation you can only get after months of intense friendship, or 2 seconds after two neurodivergent people meet. And that's what we've had, right? Ever since I dropped on their doorstep and rallied them together, we've become something big, something intense. It's hard to imagine considering where I was before this, but I'm here now, and it's more than I could have hoped for. Zappa slams down her third empty glass and rises to her feet. Please don't fall over. Okay, that's enough liquid courage. I'm gonna go out there and start dancing. And I don't plan to stop dancing until I collapse. Who's with me?
Sure thing.
Sure. Sounds fun.
Huh?
You want to dance? I spent a whole summer some years ago learning Showtime stage from a dance master named Taylor. Sorry, name dropping in this episode is perfect. Think I don't got moves? Hey, I'm not complaining. Let's see what you can do. Anyone else? Well,
I mean, it's,
I don't really know much of anything about anything, but it looked like everyone was having fun and... Come on, Nerdo, we're getting your feet moving. What? And they're off, with Zappa dragging Grace off into the crowd to show her how to move and groove as the humans do. With playful shrug, Loxley and Rhapsody move to join them. He's gallant enough to offer an arm to lead them off into the crowd. Leaving me and Jinx behind. Well, that's great. So now we can have a conversation. Because, yeah. I mean, I love dancing. Honestly, it's the one thing that I really hate about... Okay, there are multiple things that I hate about COVID. The one thing I really, really miss that no one ever really expects from me is the going out dancing. I love it. I could turn my brain off and just move. But, you know, I don't really want to wear a mask for that long and get all hot and sweaty and stuff. And I'm definitely not doing it without a mask, so... But hey! Right, we can work on some Jinx, and then maybe at some point we can get some more Rhapsody points. Just need to be more balanced and funny, clearly. At least we're not massively basic this time. I know it got renamed, but to me it's always going to be basic. Yeah, leaving me and Jinx behind. She leans heavily on her cane, turning to watch as the group has a good time. Hey, if you want to go out there and dance... not my thing. Once upon a time maybe, but not now. I'm just glad to see Grace is enjoying herself. She deserves to be happy. Come to think of it, this is one of the few times I've seen Jinx and Grace separate. Usually it's a package deal, even during team practice sessions. Now I'm definitely here for Jinx and Grace. And seeing her now as she sighs and watches Grace awkwardly attempt the moves Zappa's showing off, I think I'm finally figuring out why. Jinx? You've got feelings for her, don't you? See, love me some legit romance. When it's not me. What? No, I mean... Yeah. But I don't know if she feels the same way. We get along great, we always have, but if I confront her over it, well, Grace is very confrontation averse and gets anxious, and I don't want her agreeing to anything just to make me happy. Yes! Pride. Yes, but also, I totally ship these two. And also, can I help, please? Can I help? I can be like when you're at school and you pass the note and say, do you like Grace? Do you like Jinx? Tick yes or no. It's like I want to play matchmaker. I'm not very good at it in real life, but in video games I'm excellent at playing matchmaker because they give you limited choices and telegraph things. It's like, yeah, give me some girl on girl. Girl loves girl, or some boy loves boy, and I love that. I'm very happy about that. Who else can I set up in this? But yeah, ooh, no, we would definitely want this to happen. Not to mention the not so simple family situations we both have. It's best to keep the friendship going, not try anything risky, right? Oh, Jinx. If you truly love her, you should let her know. Hiding this will just make you go stronger. You can't be ruled by fear. Go for it. Hey, the worst that can happen is despair and drama. No, well, we know Jinx is gutsy because that's the one that fits there. So I say go for it. Do it! Jinx, come on, you know better than let fear dictate your actions. I've never known you not to speak your mind. You've got to go for this. You know how you feel, and denying it won't change that. Step out of your comfort zone. Oh, I really hate that phrase. Nothing against, but it's like I live so far out of my comfort zone a lot of the time that when people tell me to step outside my comfort zone, it's like, yeah, I don't even know where my comfort zone is anymore. But it's in this situation, yeah. Step out your comfort zone and see what happens. Hey, we got a Jinx point! I'm totally just playing the numbers now. Woohoo! But also, I want them to get together, so I'm gonna play the numbers to get them to get together, right? Eee, makes me happy. Alright, yeah, you're right. Enough waiting, enough lying in wait. There'll never be a right moment if I don't make one for myself. Yeah, you go now. Okay, I'm gonna give it a try. Good luck, Jinx. Not that you need luck. She gets up from the table and carefully picks her way through the crowd to where Grace is very, very awkwardly dancing. Hey, can we talk? Oh, Jinx, yes, of course. I'm kind of making a fool of myself here anyway. I think you're beautiful. No, I mean, I've never really danced outside of grade school gymnasiums, and that's not what I meant. Oh. Sorry. Hold it in. Come on, let's go talk. Okay, let's talk more. Then they slip out the crowd to find a quiet corner where they can chat. Good for them! And for me, I'm all alone at the table now, and that won't do, so I get up and move to join the others on the dance floor. Hey, join the fun! Joining. Sort of a half dance, half chat as we swing merrily and converse just as easily as you did back at the table. Just something to do with your body while talking. Oh, I'm glad you can coordinate that much. If I'm dancing, I'm dancing. If I want to talk, then I'm like, I can maybe move some body bits. But a glance at the clock on the wall gives me a brief pang of worry. Gonna have to call it a night soonish. I think we've still got an FOD2 match in the morning. Yeah, whatevs, we'll be fine.
Sounds good to me.
Besides, it's just a charity match. It's not even part of the Pro Tour. We could stay a little longer.
Awesome.
When the next Pro Tour stop hits, we'll be ready to crush the competition. Oh yeah, but I need to slaughter, in the nicest possible way, Team P2W for sabotaging us at max, and for Valkyrie for somehow just... I don't know why she gets my goat so much. It's like, clearly I'm a threat. But I don't know why I'm a threat. And, you know, even if she did mean well, she's totally not going about it the right way. So, we're mistrustful. So, there we go. Hey, what are your plans anyway? Plans to win the next tournament? No, your plans to what to do with the winnings. The victor go the spoils, right? We get a hell of a cash prize if we actually manage to win the Pro Tour. Me, I'm gonna buy some clothes I didn't find in a dumpster, like something trendy and fashionable. Oh, can we buy you clothes anyway? My friend, you already look like a K-pop superstar. I mean, you do. But, you know, I want you to feel happy with what you're wearing. Hey, what can I say? I make trash look good. Me, I'm donating every penny I don't need to just causes. I have no desire to live above my means. And you, Angel SK, what will you do with the moolah? It's not really about the money. Yeah, you're a glory hound, we know, but come on, you gotta do something with the rewards, right? Well... okay, so I have all I need right here. The rest can go to charity. I'll probably save most of it, but pamper myself a little bit too. Reinvest in good, clean fun. Help Ben and Matt make it bigger and radder. Or we throw the ultimate party of parties. I'm not a party person. I like the reinvesting in good, clean fun idea. I mean, realistically, this is what I do when I get a windfall, is save and pamper myself. That is realistically what I do. It's like, I want to be able to save so that I can retire at some point. Which means, you know, I've got a mortgage to pay off. I want to have savings so that I can move out of London, because I don't want to retire in London. But this is not me. I mean, yes, charity. But I think this is the answer. Yeah, get in the bin, London. I know. I mean, it's great and all, you know, if you need something at 4 in the morning, then somewhere's open. But since COVID hit, it's, you know, it's just crowded and full of people. And, you know, I don't really go anywhere. I mean, it's great if you're travelling somewhere, because all roads lead to London, but it's not where I want to be in like 5-10 years. So, I think for this, we reinvest in Good Clean Fun. I feel like give back, because charity is all well and good. Oh yes, hydrate. Good plan. Actually, my tea is quite hot, so we will have a tiny hydrate, and we will hydrate more when it's less boiling. Side effect of an insulated cup is it stays warm for a while until I forget about it, and then it's brick cold. Minty. So yeah, I'm gonna say for this particular character, I would be like, give it back to the place where they started. Pour it all right back into good clean fun, of course. Make it an arcade to rival the palace. The home of Magnificent Seven deserves glory too. Hey, that's a plan. I like it, and I'm sure Ben and Matt would enjoy someone picking up the tab on a renovation. Wouldn't that be a conflict of our spirits with our sponsor, Arcade Spirit? A conflict of spirits? Oops, I misread. I conflicted some sentences there. Wouldn't that be a conflict of interest with our sponsor, Arcade Spirits? They're already a hot up-and-coming arcade. Okay, 1, they've got an entire chain now. 2, they know Ben and Matt. Ben and Matt originally invested in Arcade Spirits, and also 3, yes, but it's friendly competition, not evil competition. So I work with them on this. Collab. Think outside the box, my dude. It does have possibilities. We can consent with non-Kada. Ooh. I think that's a slight typo bug thing there, because it should be Mux Kada, because I was always Mux Kada. I think some yeah, oops. I can be non-Kada too. Gotta love a good not non title. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Tupac. I'm good at finding bugs and things, which is great for my job, because it prevents us shipping stuff that's broken. It's less fun when it's other people's stuff and they didn't ask me to find them. I'm sorry. I break games. Anyway, moving swiftly on, we can consult with Mixcada, certainly. We need to win, of course. First, of course, one step at a time. Yeah, winning the Pro Tour. It's almost inevitable, doesn't it? With these friends, with this team, it's gonna happen. Nothing is gonna stop me. Oh dear. Foreshadowing! As we dance the night away, the energy of that eventual victory powers my every move. I know we need to call it quits on the party soon, save some strength, but here and now, in this moment, this is everything I need. Woo! With all the fun we're having, I lose track of time, but eventually our bottomless stamina starts to bottom out. After finding Jinx and Grace, not in the middle of making out, but certainly all giggly and blushy, we head off into the night air of Pengy Paradise. It's like the beach scene, I love it. We did it! We did friendships! Before we depart for our hotel rooms, Grace stops us at some random stop by the lake. Trust me, this is the only way to properly end an evening at Pengy Paradise. Okay, but considering how much beer I have in me, if I puke into the lake, you're gonna have to forgive me. Grace, what exactly are we waiting for? Fireworks. Obviously. And the sky above us colour bursts into view, sparks showering from on high as fireworks begin going off. A visual celebration to match the celebration we enjoyed earlier. A perfect capstone for the evening. I should say a few words, something to rally the team, to really let them know how thankful I am for them all. I love you all. Thank you so much. My life has been so much better since I met you. I'm so proud of all of you. This is more than I ever could have hoped for. You're the greatest of all time, and soon history will know our names. But yeah, we should take an epic selfie of the whole team to commemorate this moment. I don't know why that's the funny option, but we totally need an epic selfie. Okay, what was that? What was that plus? It looked like a little heart with a hat and plus T. Maybe the font was weird on the fireworks? That was bizarre. Anyway, everyone get some sleep. We have a big match in the morning. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted to say. I mean, yes, we do need to get some rest, but I wanted the coffee! Sad face. They're right, it's getting really late and I need my beauty sleep. Yeah, I'm gonna go pass out. Still, it was a lovely evening and thank you. And I think you should know, you and Jinx are a thing now? Yeah, we are. I mean, we've always been a thing. Now it's just official. Oh yeah, they've totally been dating for years. That's canon. A rousing cheer for the young couple then. Glad you can express your feelings at least. Yeah, love. Okay, let's go before we collapse. Sleep well, everyone. See you in the morning. Don't forget the best is yet to come. I'm not even wrong. The best is yet to come. Right? And with my friends, I'll be ready to face it. I love it. One perfect evening in the company of all my friends. My days and nights have been entirely taken by the FOD2 Pro Tour until that point. Wrangling the business end of the team, training my skills, dreaming of victory. But this victory, these friends that I've found along the way, this tastes sweeter than drinking from any golden cup. And after the events that would unfold next, see, foreshadowing, I'd need to remember that taste, holding on to the memory and using it to keep myself going. Because the best and the worst was yet to come. Foreshadowing! I was at the end. Oh, okay. I, for some reason, thought we were going to be doing the... Okay, so I thought there was slightly more of that level, because I kind of assumed... I made an assumption. I shouldn't make assumptions. I kind of assumed that the match would be this trip would be the whole level. So we'd get the social and then the match. But we didn't. Okay. That's fine. I mean, you know, it's just, I was like, oh, 5 o'clock. Yeah, we're like halfway through. We'll just do this before the party. It's fine. It's fine. I pressed pause on the recording, so, you know, it's only stream people that had the break. But yes, I didn't expect... The beach was a whole level in itself. Yes, but it was one day, though. I was just expecting it to be, the match to be in this level, and I was expecting this to be like the halfway point. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Just threw me. So then 6 will be the match. Level 6 will be the match. It's just called To Be Continued, which I think may then lead into 7. From what I wrote down before. It's only because last week I made level 4 like twice as long as it needed to be because I was doing giveaways for my anniversary. That's why it's thrown me, because I was like, oh, this will be a slightly longer level, I should not yatter so much. But actually, it wasn't. Well, it was, but it wasn't, but it was. I didn't yatter so much, so it was exactly as long as it needed to be. That was a really sweet level, actually. I really liked the whole little party thing at the end. And it was just nice to have them having fun together. And we totally got... Grace and Jinx are a couple. You know, I'm really happy about that. It's like the interlude before the storm hits. So yeah, next week we will tackle 6 and possibly also 7. Depending on what time we finish. What type of a cliffhanger it ends on. Yeah. They end exactly when they mean to. Well, exactly, Dan. But yeah, I feel like from what has been said and from To Be Continued that we may need to put 6 and 7 up against each other. It may be we don't, but it may be we do. I don't know. I've built it into my schedule for next weekend, that we potentially plan to do 6 and 7, and then 8 is a time on its own. And hopefully that works out. But yeah, now that was a really sweet level. I guess I was like, oh, this is going to be really long because it's got the whole match as well, but no, it doesn't. But also, we are totally kicking their ass. I am determined to play to win, to play to beat, play to win. Okay, let's take a look at my scores. Woohoo! I am still gentle and compassionate, but I am very gutsy. More gutsy than I was at the beginning of this level. And again, I need to work on my Rhapsody points because poor sweet Rhapsody, they are my complete total personality opposites. So yeah. And yes, Loxley meshes completely with my ideal. It's like, I basically, if I was doing romance route and hadn't said at the beginning I don't want romance, this would be the ideal Loxley route. You know, just continue playing as I normally do to get the Loxley romance. But as we're going the friendship route, I'm trying to keep everyone vaguely even. I'm partially succeeding. Partially. Everyone else is fairly even. So, yes. Proving to be a gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul. Also, I've scored 34,350 points. Hooray! I don't want to change. I'm good to go. Do I want to save my game? Save the game! So, there we go. Level complete. I'm having to maximize my use of saved things, so it's basically just at the end of the levels. Though I think this one playthrough, because it is just pure friendship, I don't think I can use this as a base for any romance ones anyway, so I will just start fresh with choices when I do romancy stuffs. Oh, we got a prize! Yeah, let's just check out the prize. Oops. What did we unlock? Hamza! And Robo? Who's Robo? You missed out on Robo. Am I supposed to have met Robo? Do I forget meeting Robo? Anyway, we got Hamza. We like Hamza. But yeah, see, level 6 is continue and then fight to survive. So, yeah. It was in Pengy World. Ah, right. Okay, cool. I guess I just missed, like, the actual meeting type thing. Right, I skipped yeah, I really wanted to see Hamza, but because I was going for pure friendship route, I'm like, when I do a romance, I can go do the extra stuff. There's only very few times that I've gone, ooh, I should talk to my rival because I'm worried. But mostly it's just friendship route. But yeah, it feels like... I don't know, it feels like those are linked. And then that hopefully will be the Pro Tour thing. I don't know. And then, yeah, there's all the romancy stuffs. Arcade Spirits website. Oh, the prequel. I need to check out the prequel novel. I need to remember to do that. Definitely. Also get that t-shirt ordered. It's on my list. It's on my list. But yes. Cool. Well, yes, next time I do a playthrough of this level, I will be probably doing a romance route. And I will go talk to Hamza and meet the robot. But yeah, I really like that level. Also, I got to go all squeak because Grace and Jinx at the end. And we like that. And hopefully you enjoyed seeing the friendship scene on stream. I really like that is an option and it is like fully fledged into the game. It makes me very happy. Hitman stream. Oh, no. With Hitman, I did do a Hitman stream. Dan. I've done one before and it was just not fun. Yeah, I like seeing what other people pick playing a game. Once I've done a full playthrough, I want to kind of seek out other people's playthroughs to see what options they picked and, you know, see bits that maybe I won't even see even going through again. But I've been trying desperately to avoid spoilers because I don't know how it ends. So yeah. Oh no, I know exactly what the achievement is. I have to summon the Kraken. I don't enjoy streaming Hitman because I can't then sit there with the guide open because then it's not fun to watch. Yeah. So, but also I really need to try and do the Hitman ones because I get like 1 or 2 each month and I always forget. No, I've kind of planned out my streams almost for the month already. I'm trying to leave some spaces in case I get some new promo ones that I really want to show off. But I've got my Joe cases planned for the next 3 weekends, I think. Also, we're going to... So next week I've got planned. I just need to know what Jesse wants to co-stream. Then I've got the week after off, but I'm doing a weekend Joe case and finishing off this game. Be really exciting. Hopefully that'll be level 8 on that Sunday. And then I don't really have that next week 4 of May planned, but I do know what I'm doing in the Joe case. And then, excuse me, we may start Danganronpa 2. Are any of your requests on the schedule yet? No. I got Jesse's done. But I'm trying to do them in order, and the next one is Leaky's. So, unless they come up on random to-do lists, and it's at the beginning of the game type, the achievement is at the beginning of that game. But I will do them. Just not quite yet. Though, having said that, I could do Road 96 on the Sunday at the end of this week, because it is a story. So I'll pencil that in, and I'll let you know. But yes, I don't have week 4 planned beyond the Joe case, so there's still chance for that one, for other things. And then the last week, the last week of May is only like 2 days in May and the rest is in June, so I definitely don't have a plan for that yet. But yes, for now, I am going to finish off Mozart and then make some steak. But I'm on a high from that. I'm on a high from that level. That was great. It's like, don't like the me romance, but I love the Grace Jinx romance. That makes me very happy. So yeah. So we will leave it here. So I'm back on Tuesday. Now I can see where it's one of your favorite levels, Jinx. Yeah, I'll be back on Tuesday with a co-stream. Not sure what that's going to be yet. I'm letting Jesse pick because I forced him to do Raptor Boyfriend last week. Said with complete jest and only very slightly teasing. No meanness, just to clarify. That's why I put it in inverted commas, forced. We enjoyed that game. So I don't know what Jesse's going to pick out for Tuesday, but there'll be a co-stream. And then on the Thursday, I'm going to be doing Mia and the Dragon Princess, which is the new FMV game from Good Gate Media and Wells Interactive. And I will have a copy to give away on Xbox. So if that sounds like your jam, then, be there. And I'll announce the rest of the schedule on Monday or Tuesday, because it really depends on this week's codes. Jesse's totally coming to my house for Co-op Chariot. Cool. Well, I've got a spare room. I just need to make the bed up. That would be interesting. So I have a plan for the next week, but yeah, the availability. Actually, so I'm hoping to have a giveaway. I should say, hoping to have a giveaway for Mia, but I just need to find out what this last week's codes are, and I won't get them till beginning of next week, which starts next week is tomorrow. So yeah, once I've got my codes confirmed, then I will announce the schedule with giveaways. But I definitely have at least one giveaway on for the Joe case. I'm hoping to have more giveaways next week as well. So feel free to join my Discord. because there's always a chance of more giveaways in my Discord. Follow me on Twitter and Mastodon, depending on what your social network of choice is, but the Discord also has my schedule in. So if you're not in the Discord, please feel free to join, because I will at everyone when my schedule's up. And also, you know, there's always some cool discussions going on. You can also join the random do list yourself if you want to, if you game on Xbox. And yes, so yeah, we'll see, but we definitely have at least one giveaway next week, possibly 2, possibly 3. We will see. And some fun games lined up. But for now, I'm going to go finish Mozart. Because I've got the last level. I am going to save the king. Oh, I don't know. It's gone a little bit Man in the Iron Mask. Not massively mystical. There's a little bit of the Temple of Freemason type situation. I was expecting more Sherlock Holmes Cthulhu than what I've got, but it's enjoyable-ish. And then I'm going to play some Wayward Strands, which I'm very excited about going back to. But for now, I've been Jo, otherwise known as Angel SK. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here today. Hope you've enjoyed it. I really enjoy this game. If you don't have... Oh, before I go, if you don't have this game already, it is currently on sale on Steam right now, I believe. I'm fairly certain that it is currently on sale on Steam. And if it's not on sale, then you should just buy it anyway. You can buy it on Xbox, you can buy it on Steam, there are many other things. It's a game link. There we go. Have a link. Go buy if you don't own it. Because it's a great game. And we want to support Two Flower because they're awesome. And we want them to make more games. So yes, go buy. I recommend. Highly. But I'm going to go and get sorted. Have a great rest of your weekend. If you're in the UK, have a great 3-day weekend. If I didn't already say it, I'm Jo, otherwise known as Angel SK. I bid you good night, good afternoon, good evening, good day. Bye.